For real, too.
Hear me. Hello, everybody. We are live. This is Stellaris Girls Night with my girl, Megan Cutler, author. All of her information is right there on her... Wait, this direction. This direction. I don't remember where you're at, so...
I mean, it's all, like, mirrored for you, I'm assuming.
Right.
Hey, Zero. Hey, Woof.
Hi, Zero.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Woof. So, guys, I'm trying to do this without headphones today. I think that it's overload. My system just needs one less thing to worry about, I feel like. So, if anything gets echoey or weird, let me know, okay? Because I'm going to listen to her through my speakers. So...
Apparently I'm quiet. I actually can't fix that. Flutter has to fix that. So.
That's right. Okay.
I just show up and look.
Is that better for her?
And talk about random things. That's my job.
And oh, there's that too. There we go. There's that. So yeah, we're doing Stellaris tonight. Yay! I have gone through, I'm going through all of my old races and updating them so they work with current content.
Oh, yeah.
So I've made so many of them. Look at our blue galaxy.
It's pretty blue.
Yeah, all of the things. All right, I have no idea what we're doing. Are we doing things? We're doing things.
Can you guys hear me better now? Am I still quiet?
Yeah. Let us know.
I have unpaused the game, so it is in motion again, but I'm like out of influence, so I can't do anything.
Right. These are all being built. I did a good job at the end of the last game. Okay. Oh, I have timed project. What is that? Nope.
This faction is 70% happy, but it's only giving me 0.4 influence? What is wrong with you people? Oh, because they only have 16%.
I don't have factions in this game. Yay. I've been playing some games on my own and stuff. I'm so appreciative of not having factions.
Apparently I have elitism, but I don't know how to turn that off? Question mark?
I don't know. Oh, these ones need to be... Oh,
These
no.
people are really
there's a
mad.
portal station. Okay. Where's this? Oh, okay. I'm curious.
Hosting at least 4 unique species within our empire will please them. Well, that just can't happen, so have fun wanting that.
Construction online.
How did I not already have one of those there? Wow, I must not have been paying attention at all last game. Do.
You were having a hard time in the last game because you couldn't hear anything.
That's right. Alright, so that one's going. And that one is going just because.
Discovered.
People of the chat, tell us how your day was. Mine was horrible, so hopefully...
Regale us with your fun things that happened to you today.
Fun. So the story actually begins last night when I was cleaning out my mugs for the evening, as I do every night before I go to bed, so that they're clean for the next morning for coffee drinking. And I noticed that after the water got hot, the sink just... So we have a dual sink, so both of the drains just filled up and weren't draining. So I was like, oh, well, this isn't good.
That's really not good.
Anything. So, but it was draining like super slow. So I was like, okay, this is manageable. I did that thing where you boil a kettle of hot water and you pour it down the drain and then you let it sit for a while and then you run more water.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't really do anything, so I did it again. And then I was like, it was like 1 in the morning, so I was like, fuck this shit. I'll just leave a note for my husband in the morning, and because I found some drain cleaner in the laundry room, so I was like, okay, if that didn't do anything, he can do the drain cleaner in the morning. We've had clogged drains before, it'll be fine. So this morning I wake up, he's poured the drain cleaner down the drain, he's let it sit for an hour. We run the water down, and it's still backing up. So we're like, okay, we'll do the drain cleaner again. Hello, Varcon. How are you?
Hey, Varcon.
I tried the hot water trick a few more times, thinking maybe that loosened it up. We tried the drain cleaner a third time, and at this point we're like, okay. Like, I've poured, like, 5 boiling kettles down there today, and we've done the drain cleaner 3 times. I read online that you can do, like, you can pour, like, salt down and then boiling water, so I did that. And I was like, okay, this isn't happening. We need to either, like, buy a snake or, like, get a plumber in here. And so then, just out of sheer, it's like 2 o'clock at this point. I've gotten almost nothing done for the day, and just out of sheer desperation, because we had a full dishwasher of dishes that needed cleaned, I was like, you can plunge a sink. I looked up how you plunge a sink. So we tried plunging the sink, and it didn't work very well because we have the dual sink, and even when we were plugging the hole, it just wasn't plugging.
Right.
So then I watched a couple of YouTube tutorials with double sinks, and it was like, okay, so we tried it on the opposite sink, and that worked, but the dishwasher was still hooked up, and so the water just started backing up into the dishwasher hose, and so we couldn't get enough pressure to unclog the sink, but we had this, like, gunk, this, like, gray gunk.
That's awful. That's so terrible. Ew.
Civ 6 is free on the Epic Game Store if you're on Epic. I'm not, but I already have Civ 6 anyway. But yeah,
cool.
So basically at that point, we were getting nowhere, so we called a plumber. And in typical plumber fashion, it took 2 hours to get a plumber to the house. 1 hour of we may or may not be able to send someone, and 1 hour of he's on his way. But the plumber was really good, I should say. I don't know if he watches Twitch, but he was really good. He was really nice. He came in, and so he came in and he showed us, like, so normally when your sink clogs, you would just pull off the P-trap, which is that little U-shaped piece at the bottom, which is where stuff gets clogged because it's curved. But we didn't pull ours off because everything was kind of connected, and so we would basically have to take, like, both drains in the dishwasher off, and we were, like, so worried about messing something up. So then he came in and he's like, oh, you have this little drain thing at the bottom, and I was like, if he just opens that up and everything's fine, I'm gonna, like, animate fire to oblivion. So he did open it up, and it didn't do anything, because he was like, oh, this is clean. Probably because we spent the day washing everything in creation down the drain. So at that point, we had 2 choices. They can run the snake, which, for people who don't know, is this big metal, like, piece that they basically just crank down into your pipes that punches a hole through whatever's in there. They used it in my first house when it flooded with sewage.
You've had such bad plumbing problems in houses.
I have. Like, I could tell you stories, guys. I apparently started building a science nexus in the last game, so that's cool. Yeah, so they could either do that, or he's like, we have this machine that's called the General. And it's basically a high-pressure power wash that they stick. So they stick, like, a tube down into. It's kind of like the snake, but instead of metal, it's pushing, like, high-pressure water in there.
Right.
And so he's like, this is the part where you're like, it's $400 for them to run a snake down your friggin' drain. I was like, it'll be $200-300. It's $400 for a temporary solution to a probably reoccurring problem. And we knew that this would be reoccurring because when we moved into this house in November, the drains were already really badly clogged. Like, our in-laws were here. Do we want to... We don't want to denounce people, so we'll oppose that. There's something in the galactic community to deny, because we deny everything that guy proposes. Yeah, so the drain was already really badly clogged, and the plumber, because we had to have plumbers in and out to put in the renovations that we were putting in downstairs, and they were like, yeah, it's probably because they poured lots of grease down there and didn't. Guys, when you put grease down your drain, which you're technically not supposed
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Run really hot water for a long time, or do what you're supposed to do and put it into a mason jar, or whatever.
Some other container.
My grandparents used to just do a big, empty...
A coffee thing, yeah. Yep, that's what it was.
And then they actually turned that into my grandpa's ashtray.
Oh, no.
Like, you used everything in that house.
I love it, though. That's good.
But, yeah, so clearly these people never did that. And we've been pretty good about 90% of the time keeping our grease. Actually, we had our grease in a mason jar, and because we basically were saving like our bacon grease and using it again to fry stuff in, because that tastes really good.
Right.
And husband pulled it out the one day to get some grease out to fry something, and the mason jar like snapped in half. So that happened. But yeah, so clearly the people who lived here before us didn't take care of a lot of things. I mean, they ruined the carpets. I shouldn't be surprised if they also ruined the drains. But
pasta jars are good for that. They're really good for that. But you do have to be careful with how hot it is before you put it in things, and how heat safe certain materials are.
Yeah. So
I broke a plate with grease from the bacon skillet once.
It was a whole $100 extra for the power wash of the pipes. So we went ahead and got the pipes power washed, because we figured it's just gonna, if we just snake it, because my in-laws had already used drain cleaner, they had already punched a hole through it, and it had already come back within 6 months. So we were like, we're gonna pay $400 for the snake, and it's gonna be 6 months, and it's gonna be
right.
Right? So we're like, yeah, we just bit the bullet. We had him do the power wash, and so it sounds like a vacuum cleaner. Like, it sounds like he's like vacuum cleaning your pipes, but it pushes this water in, and then a bunch of the water like comes back out with whatever was in there.
Right.
And so he's just taking these buckets of gray, soupy grease water and dumping them down the toilet, because apparently the toilet pipes are actually...
Hey, Festos!
Hey, Festos! Sorry, you came in at a really weird time. It was super gross. But then he said after about 15 feet, he said he actually broke through something. So,
That's crazy.
yeah, so we're pretty sure that, like, the people who had this house before us just really didn't take care of anything and just really didn't care.
Yeah.
Heard some things from the neighbors. But yeah, so that was my day. Festus, I was just telling the story of how my sink was completely backed up today, and we had to get a plumber in. So of course it was like 5:30 by the time he put the sink back, and we made sure that everything was working, and we finally ran the dishwasher, and everything works now. It hurt and stung to pay that much money for anything, really.
Right.
But hopefully that's the last time we have issues with that sink. We should never again have an issue with that sink, and the next owners shouldn't have issues with that sink. It should just be copacetic. for a while.
Yes, yes. These are all good things.
So,
it'll eventually even out. This always happens when you move into a house that somebody else has been living in. You don't know what level of maintenance or what they've been doing in it, and like it's.
well, we should have maybe suspected because of how poorly they had taken care of the rest of the house. Like, it should have kind of been like, okay, there's going to be things. And the thing with an inspection is, because of course we got the house inspected, they only inspect what they can see. So if he turns on the faucet and the water goes down the drain, that's it. That's all they're inspecting when they're there. He's not going to run the water to see if the pipes are clogged. He's not going to try and evaluate like how well maintained the pipes are, because they're hidden. They're all hidden in the walls. So if he opens the door under the sink and there's not a pool of water there, it passes the inspection.
Right.
So that's kind of the frustrating thing about inspections, is that he's going to look in places that you won't look, like the attic crawl space and like the roof and everything.
But he's still not going to get everything.
Yeah, he's still going to be missing things that might be hidden, which really kicked our ass in our first house. But of course you don't want to not get the house inspected, because then you have like no clue what you might end up getting hit with.
Right. I remember that I was missing. Am I still missing Epsilon Station? I thought I made one that was Epsilon, but maybe I didn't.
Construction online.
This is our super exciting chill. Oh, you had your house inspected too? Yeah, it's a thing.
It's kind of a like default part of the buying process.
Right.
Don't really like. We have people who are living in our old house because we didn't actually sell it, and they are planning to buy that house from us, but they've already expressed that they still want to have it inspected, which is good, because like I said, that inspector is going to crawl into
construction online.
Zero's installing Civ 6.
Yay! We can play Civ 6 together now. Yay!
I need to turn that one on and learn how to do it.
All of the things. All right, I really wanted to rechange this too. I guess it's Epsilon Station. Epsilon Gateway. And then I have to upgrade the station. I have no regard for how much things cost me at this point in the game. I'm building stations willy-nilly and upgrading them so that I have things to defend me when things come through my gateway.
I'm like pushing through that part of the game where you need influence for everything.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm gonna run out of jobs on this planet.
Upgrades applied.
So can you stop?
Yeah.
So you can't full stop.
Oh yeah, see, it's for the chat, except I don't know. I mean, I guess it's working all right. Look, it's actually working, guys. I didn't think any of these things actually worked. I'm not gonna lie. So, yeah. Cool. It's supposed to, I guess I could lengthen out like how long the stuff stays in the chat, because it like fades out after a bit. So, but I can tell it like how long. I think it's in there for like 2 minutes or something like that now. 2 or 3 minutes. Did I do things? 1, 2, didn't do that one. Okay. Hangar bay, solar panels. Resource silos. That's doing a thing.
I made some decisions in the last game, and I'm not sure.
And you don't know why.
Decisions. I mean, I know why I probably made those decisions. It doesn't mean that they were good decisions.
Epsilon Gateway. Oh, station. I am drinking wine tonight, guys. I'm drinking this lovely little red wine that is called Decoy, and it's got a duck, Decoy, on the thing, on the label. And you wouldn't think, I don't know, for some reason that makes me feel like it probably shouldn't be that good. But it is delicious.
Has a duck on it? It shouldn't be delicious?
Yeah, I don't know what, I just, you know, I related to my down home. Hi, Calibros.
Hi, Calibros.
Welcome to my stream.
There's an apocalypse mode in Civ 6.
We are, oh, yeah, I feel like there is. I remember seeing that.
Late
Oh, I lost a scientist. We are actually in late game at this point, because
we're like, sorry, you go.
But, yeah, but we, also have had no like AIs to deal with and stuff, so this has been a very chill game. We just did it so we could take over the universe and all that jazz. This system, whatever, galaxy. Yeah. Oh, I need a new scientist. I'll be starting a new game. I'm gonna start a new game on Saturday night. That is. I'm going to start on the new Origin that has the one that you have to get off the planet, the Doomsday one.
Right, Doomsday one.
So I'm going to make up a people and play that on Saturday night stream.
While there's so many people in the chat, Flutter and I are starting to stream on Saturdays.
Yes.
Last Saturday we did the Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker. We have decided to kind of put that on hold for now because Flutter's computer hates it.
Yep.
I mean, we worry that makes it a little less enjoyable for the
My computer hates Stellaris, but not as bad as that game.
Not as so we have some options for things that we can do while we're waiting for Flutter's new computer, so that we will eventually finish Dr.
Indeed.
Decker.
Yeah, my computer is dated, and we are currently looking into buying a new computer. And on that new computer, it is also a Mac. Yes, okay, Varcon, thank you. But we're gonna put a Windows boot on the new computer, and so I should be able to play all of the games. Because, yes, Apple is an idiot when it comes to some of these things. So, I fully admit that. I am not drinking the Kool-Aid in that way. It's not me. It's my husband, I promise.
He does kind of drink the Kool-Aid, sorry.
But, I will be getting a better computer, hopefully within the next couple of weeks, actually, where I'm really hoping something comes up. So... Yeah, I mean, that's where we started with them, right? I mean, I had an iMac way back in high school because, well, of course, my first computer was a Mac because that was the one, right? That was the one that you had as your first computer. So,
and it wasn't the one I had as my first computer, just to qualify. My first computer was a Windows PC, but...
Well, whatever. Those of us who were on the early train.
Yeah, I didn't have my own computer as early as you did, like, because I didn't have one until my senior year in high school, and you had yours all through high school. So.
Yeah, I did. Well, that one, but that one isn't even the first one I had, because that was, like, because we had one when I was living with Kathy.
Well, we had just to qualify, we had a computer in our house.
Right. You had a Windows system.
We did, but... First of all, my parents knew nothing about computers. They just bought it on Black Friday sale. And second of all, it wasn't my personal computer the way your iMac was.
Yeah. Anyway, so yes, I've been doing Macs for a very long time, but I do understand their limitations when it comes to things like gaming. Um, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not 1,000,000% certain because my husband is the genius on these things. And I'm letting him kind of build it for me, knowing what I need. So I've done a little bit of research on it and all of that stuff, but yeah, I'm not the person to ask. I will put that information when I get a new computer. I'm gonna put the information in my Twitch like info stuff. People do that, so I'll do that because it's a Mac, and that can be helpful to people like me that want to stream Mac if I figure it out and they need tips or whatever.
Side tangent on hold for now.
Yep.
We have a couple of ideas for other games to stream.
Oh yeah, that.
In the meantime, and if you guys want to ring in on which one you want to see us play, one of the ones that we talked about is Monster Prom, which for anyone who doesn't know, it's like a party game dating sim. The games last usually around like 2.5 hours, depending on how many funny voices you want to make. And we could play that and see, and of course you'd get to hear us trying to make funny voices for all the characters and stuff. That's something that we can do as like a one-off whenever we feel like doing. There's also, we looked into We Were Here, which for anyone who doesn't know is a group puzzle game where Flutter would see part of the puzzle and I would see part of the puzzle, and we wouldn't necessarily always see the same things.
Right.
So that's a really cool game. We'll probably get frustrated and yell at it at some point because of that.
Zero suggested Jackbox games. What happened?
One of my colonies gets destroyed?
What, just straight up destroyed?
Yeah!
What? What happened?
Why do we even do the colony event? Thank you. There was a terraforming that failed. Millions of colonists have suffered gruesome deaths.
Oh, wow.
Okay, wait. This was my brand new colony. There were only 2 pops on there. Okay, great. Well, cool. I guess I'll re-terraform it because I already terraformed it once. So.
Do you think that'll work?
Well, it's letting me do it. So.
Well.
I'm trying to do Tomb World, so I'm just de-Tomb Worlding it again for this. I guess it wasn't a Tomb World originally. Sorry, guys. The third option that we've discussed that we know works for both our computers is Don't Starve Together. Don't Starve is a sort of cool little survival game that we'll probably get really stressed out about.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to keep our people alive.
Sorry.
So, those are the 3 that we've sort of talked about that we both have available right now to us.
Yeah.
It is an odd, creepy game. It's cute, though, too, kind of.
Oh, no, Zero. There's a new stream. There's a thing on Steam that does allow people that have games to hook up with people that don't have games, and it's called Remote Play Together, yeah. That is very interesting. It seems to work all right. I'd have to do a couple of experiments with it to see how it works, but hopefully that will open up more avenues for more fun games to play. And also check that out, that feature out yourselves with your friends and stuff, because it's cool. You can hook up to their computer and play a game that you own and they don't own with them. So yes, Overcooked was hilarious. That's exactly how I'd say it.
Well, I should get that and play it with you because we would be hilariously bad at it.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I mean, we could totally do that if you guys want to do Overcooked. I mean, I think we could manage to make it work.
I don't have Overcooked though, so I would have to possibly get it.
Yeah.
Get it. I think that I think any of these options will actually be hilarious in their own ways.
Right.
We have sort of a list of games that we want to play together once Flutter has more ability with her new computer. But right now, Steam has some games I guess haven't updated with the new Mac or whatever it is that they're not
right. And
like
it's not just the barrier right now, and the problem with the barrier is that it's not just a Mac problem now. It's games that are listed on Steam as Mac friendly, but in Mac's last OS update, they decided to just completely drop the ability to do 32-bit games. So that's like 90% of the games on my Steam list. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of ticked me off a little bit.
I'm kind of really sad that because Flutter can't play Long Live the Queen, and I actually just think us playing Long Live the Queen with her at the helm and me just like whispering in her ear things to do would be really funny. I haven't played that game. Elections are in progress. It's giving me one option of a person to elect.
Wait, whose elections? What elections?
My personal. Galactic.
Never mind. I was concerned that I needed to be aware of the elections happening.
Sorry, no, it's just my people. It was election time for my people. But it literally gave me one option and was like, do you want to try to elect them?
Right.
You're gonna get elected anyway. Yeah, so what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I think Long Live the Queen. We definitely have a long-term list of things that we'd like to do.
Yes,
That's
absolutely.
Fun. For now, we're just sort of planning around what we have. Also, I didn't talk to you about this ahead of time, so I'm just going to pilot this right here. My birthday's on a Monday, which sucks.
Yeah, but you can't go anywhere anyway, so why does it matter?
No, but like,
just swap your Sunday and your Monday.
What if we did a stream for my birthday, maybe?
Oh, you want to do a birthday stream?
On the Monday or the Tuesday.
What exactly do you want to play for your birthday stream?
I don't know. I haven't really thought this through. I was just like, wouldn't it be cool if, because the husband and I already talked about we're gonna do my birthday the weekend after my birthday.
Right.
We will actually like order out and do, I'm thinking maybe sushi actually, but sushi for my birthday. Yeah, I was just like, maybe it would probably have to be an evening stream because, you know, it's still
right.
But maybe Monday or Tuesday we could do something fun, something silly.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I actually had a hot minute where I was like, it would be cool if we could get like Wolf and Ghost, but I was like, it's a school night / work night, so that might not work.
Right.
Because I can't really ask my husband to stay up till like midnight on a work night. That just doesn't sound.
That's okay. We can do something fun and
something a little silly.
Yeah.
Monster Prom might be a good thing to do that.
That could be cool, yeah. What am I looking at over here?
I don't get the Punch the Sun ending. The elusive Damien Punch the Sun ending that I've never been able to get. Something to think about.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do a Megan birthday stream.
Yeah. Be awesome.
I can dress up in my like tea party dress outfit for your birthday.
Oh, nice.
The blue one with the polka dots, maybe.
But as for Saturday,
yes, Saturday.
Yeah, so...
We keep going back to that. No, yeah, we don't know. So yeah, one of those. I was thinking the puzzle one where you're puzzling. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, We Were Here is free, so I mean,
yeah,
we could give it a spin, and if we like it, I think there's at least one other one.
Yeah.
to go for. I saw that Zero mentioned the Jackbox games, and I know they're on your wish list as well, but I don't know if you can run those, question mark? Because I think you would only have to have that. I don't think I would have to have
yeah, I could just do that one. I think I should be able to run them. It doesn't, when I look at them, it doesn't give me any kind of alerts that it's, because usually they say they're friendly for Macs, and then but when you go into them on their like page, if you're on a Mac system, it like pops up a little warning that says that this may not work with the latest version of whatever. So I think the Jackbox should be okay. I am curious though, actually, along the lines of the Jackbox games. When people say, because it's a real popular thing, people play Jackbox on Twitch. I had no idea that was such a thing. But what do they play? Because I don't really like much of the games. There's like 2 or 3 that are really great.
Quiplash.
Yeah.
The one with the ghosts that we played that one time at your place that I'm spectacularly bad at. Just so you guys know, if we ever do play the Jackbox games, I'm spectacularly bad at all of them.
Yeah, we're not great at these things. The people that are usually at my parties are better than we are. So
that's just really popular because the audience can get involved in it.
Right.
And vote on what they
that's a good idea. I didn't think of it in that kind of way. All right, yeah, cool. Okay.
Actually is really good. Fibbage less so, because I don't think, well, the audience can submit lies though in Fibbage, which is interesting, but it's less interactive.
Yeah.
Drawful is another one that people really like, which I feel like
I really didn't like that one. Huh.
I don't think I've ever played Drawful. Remember we played that one at your place where it was like you have to raise your hand, and if you don't...
Oh yeah, that one's really good, but that would not work in a virtual environment.
Well, remember the one time when the prompt was like, how many like George Michael's albums do you have or something, and Nathan held up 8 fingers, and I was like, he's the freaking liar.
Yeah, we could do a Discord thing as well. That's true. We could get a whole bunch of like followers to come and play a game with us on Discord.
I don't know how realistic that is for this Saturday, but it's definitely
right. That's a possibility. Also, there is a consideration to be had for Saturday streams, because eventually, when the world is released to do its thing again, I will be going out on a lot of Saturdays. So we might have to adjust the schedule as of that point in time. What is going on with you? Muting yourself.
I was having a secret conversation with my husband about the drink he made for me. I didn't know if he would want me broadcast. So nothing particularly spectacular. Just asking him what kind of whiskey he used to make this. Ooh, I can get artificial dragon scales for my ships now.
Ooh.
Where? I've just been staring at like, the same planet for like 10 minutes because I have to redo this colony.
All the things going on my planets, I'm not paying attention.
Oh yeah, they changed the way edicts work, and I don't like it.
Oh yeah, that's a whole thing, isn't it? That hive mind world sound is crazy.
Oh yeah, I can do the ambitions now.
Why not? I'm just willy-nilly sending,
Yes, monthly influence +5. Give it to me. No, I don't have enough. I don't have enough. No. Fine.
Oh, we're right. That's right. But I need to look at my edicts in this game because I don't know if I've fixed them. Am I building science on this one? I guess I'm building science on this one. But we should probably build... We already have sentinel posts. Okay. Science it is. Begonia gets food. Why not? You get crystals. Daisy gets more science.
I seem to remember that I was expanding.
But you also get sentinel posts. I'm coming out, so you better get this party started. Sorry, guys, I am in the most random.
Ever be sorry for randomly breaking into song. It's the most amazing thing, really.
It's just that I just need I need a certain amount of what is it, like energy release, and music is a big one. Like I really need
oh my gosh, I saw
dancing and music and
I saw this thing on Twitter, I think it was yesterday, because today I haven't seen anything because, you know, things, but it was yesterday. It was a video interview with David Bowie, like back when he...
Oh no, I think I saw that posted on Facebook, so I didn't watch it though. It's gonna make me cry, isn't it?
It was basically, I don't know, maybe not. It was basically him talking about how artists do their best work when they're not trying to please other people, and how they also, like, he was basically talking about, like, when you're creating, the best place for you to be is just outside of your comfort zone. He's like, if you feel like your feet don't quite touch water, then you're almost in the place where you need to be. And that just resonates so hard with me because, like, there's so many people in writing, especially in the indie writing scene, who talk about writing specific things to try and catch people's attention and basically fitting yourself into these niches because they're popular. And that's fine for people who do that, but it's not me. Like, I like to push my boundaries. I like to explore. For me, writing is an art and a craft. And for me, I always want to be expanding my horizons and expanding my boundaries.
I was telling my boys the other day, if they're gonna fail, they need to fail spectacularly, so I can respect the fail. Like, you just got like...
if you're doing the things that you want to do that make you happy, if you're doing your passion projects, then I feel like eventually that attracts people because they see the passion in that and they respond to that.
Right.
So yeah, it was just something that really resonated with me. But especially because I've gotten flack before for giving writing advice, like write the story that you want to read or write for yourself. People, like, literally somebody once retweeted me saying that and was like, this is why there are so many garbage novels. And it was like, dude, really? The reason why there are so many garbage novels is because everything's focus group to death. Like,
right.
So don't shoot the messenger sort of thing. But it really resonates with me to see someone who was that successful and that himself. Like, he remade himself into everything that, and he was never afraid or ashamed, I think, to be who he was.
I know, he was amazing.
Yeah, so to hear someone saying that, someone like that saying that, just really resonates with me. But yeah, I don't know about moving Saturday streams, but we'll worry about that when we have
we'll figure it out. It'll be fine.
Yeah, Sunday is like chore day, so.
Can I kill anything? Is there anything for me to kill? Oh, there are some things for me to kill.
For you to kill if you want. Just don't do the ransomers because I think I have to do that.
No, there's a bunch of things I just kind of need to stomp on down here.
I will admit I haven't.
There's the Dreadnought then too. I should do him. Oh, okay. So that means I need a landing party though. What am I doing? Armies. Why are there so many? Why? I don't. They're like all the same. They're just called different things. Why?
Because reasons.
Oh, wait. Okay. I don't know what these things are. I don't understand the army interface in this game at all. So I just recruit things and put them on ships and send them places kind of willy-nilly because I have no idea what I'm doing. So, ooh, a xenomorph army. Ravenous hordes of bioengineered horrors. Yeah, I like that.
Ooh,
Made up of little more than teeth,
horrors.
claws, and an
That
instinctive
doesn't
urge to kill.
horrifying at all or anything.
A cadre of scientists monitor and supervise the raging swarms as best they can from hardened bunkers behind the front.
That doesn't sound terrifying to me at all. Or anything, really. I mean, perfectly normal, reasonable thing, you know?
We're creating those things that are in The Expanse.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's what they are. That's got to be what they are, right? Like, except they're uglier, nastier versions of them.
If anyone has seen The Expanse, that show is the reason why I will never go into space, even if it's a thing that people can do in my lifetime.
Right.
Watch that show if you don't want to go into space. Also, if you like good sci-fi, but definitely don't watch it if you want to go to space.
Oh, yeah. No, but it's a great, 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 great show.
It's a great show, yeah. Good book series, too.
I feel like I should just do an assault army. I don't know. I don't know if I want clones either, because that's cruel to the clones.
It's definitely a good show, especially if you like hard sci-fi. So the thing about
it's really good.
The thing about The Expanse is like it's very scientific. It's actually based on like what space travel.
Yeah, it doesn't have like the crazy bad things that happen in like movies and stuff.
It's not like Star Trek, right? Where everything isn't like really theoretical. It's just like we shoot beams of things and we can teleport and
no, it's like what reality would look like in space, and it's really well done.
It's actually based on science. So if you like hard sci-fi, which is what it is, definitely go for it. It's also got a really good story, especially the first season.
Oh yeah. And it hooks you quick, man. Just watch it. I guarantee you'll like it. That's it.
My husband watched the whole first season and he was like, "This is really good." And I was like, "I don't know if I would like it." And he was like, "I think you would." And so we watched like the first episode and I was like, "I need to know what happened." So we like super quickly binge watched it.
Ooh, General Doobie! Yes!
We've been on top of every season since then, but yeah, it's really good. Also, Amos is the best. Thank you, guys.
Oh my god, Amos is my boy. Amos is mine. Mine and mine alone. I love my Amos.
I feel like Alex is actually best boy, but Amos is something special.
No, but Amos is a whole other, like, Amos is like this whole other layer of beautiful person. I love Amos so much.
Also, public service announcement. James Holden needs to stop touching things, and public service announcement.
Yes, that's true too. Please watch the show and tell us what you think, because I promise you'll like it.
It is. It's
hey, Varkon, I bet you have a best girl, but you don't talk about her the same way.
Alex is the best boy. What I mean is, like, he's a super sweet cinnamon roll. He's golden child. He's so sweet and wonderful.
He's so innocent, but he also is the most awesomest person on the face of the earth.
He never gets...
I am that guy.
So, like, Alex is, like, the guy that I
Exactly, Varkon, exactly.
If we're talking about, like, most interesting characters in the show, like, Naomi and Amos, I think, are...
Oh, for sure. There are some really good ones, though, and there are some really good, like background characters that are, like, really phenomenal. The chick.
Yes.
Yeah.
The one who's friends with Naomi, and I can't think of her name, and she's super awesome, and I can't say... But you know which one I'm talking about, right? She's like
yes.
hardcore
Nagata.
Chick?
Wait, is it Nagata?
No, Naomi's Naomi Nagata.
Oh yeah, that's her last name. That's
she's the one who calls her.
right.
She has,
no, but I know what you're saying. Like, I know who you're talking about because she's partnered with the dude that I like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She worked for Fred. And
Yeah.
she was with the old timer.
Yes, and I love him. I love him.
He was
I know.
amazing.
He's the best character ever. No, but that show has so many good, that's the whole thing. Like, that show has so many good characters in it and so many good, very in-depth stories that are interwoven into one large,
the main character,
overarching thing.
Not one of the good characters.
Right.
Actually,
but like,
not the best, but propped up by everyone around him. I mean,
yeah, no. Yeah, the main
Yeah.
character's not the best actor in it, but the rest of the actors are phenomenal, so they make up for him.
And Christiane, I fucking love Christiane.
Right. Oh, she's amazing. Yeah. So, and who else is she? She plays something in another thing we were watching recently.
No, she's in the new Star Trek movie, but I don't know what else she's. She's amazing, by the way. They should just cast her in everything.
I need to look this up because it's gonna drive me nuts. I can't think of what I saw her in.
Nope. Amazing.
The Expanse. She's got like a really, really, really impossible to announce or pronounce name.
Well, she's Indian, so that
Right. No, and she's amazing. She's like the favorite person ever. But
I mean, it's probably very pronounceable. We just don't know how to pronounce it when
right,
reading it.
Exactly.
You know, to clarify.
What were we watching?
It's funny though, they changed the actor who plays her husband in The Expanse changed for the newest season, and so he was in a scene and my husband was like, "Who's that?" And I was like, "That was her husband." And he
Hi,
was
Terry.
like, "No, it wasn't."
Yeah.
Well, I think they meant for it to be her husband.
Right.
Hey, Terry.
I feel like this should be way easier to find than
You guys ever watch Spartacus? The HBO Spartacus?
Probably.
It was so good. It was super cheesy. Lucy Lawless was in that, by the way.
Wait, what?
So
maybe I haven't seen it.
Oh my god, you should so watch it. It's old now, and it's kind of cheese, but it's super good. And Lucy Lawless is in it.
And we love Lucy Lawless.
Enough to watch it.
You cannot go wrong with Lucy Lawless.
Amazing. But it's about Spartacus, and the only problem.
She was on an episode of Will and Grace. That's what I.
The only problem with that show is that the guy who played Spartacus in the first season, who was really freaking good, got cancer and had to leave the show.
Yes,
so
she was Xena with an X, warrior princess. She was hot as fuck, and her sidekick Gabriella was amazing. I loved her. I wanted to be Gabriella so bad. Do you remember that dress I had in high school that was like that? You know?
You always wanted to be Gabrielle as well. But yeah, Lucy Lawless is in that show. They had to change actors for Spartacus in the last 3 seasons, but it's still a really good show.
Yeah, we
There's
loved
one
that show.
weird thing about it, but I don't want to say it on stream because it's spoilery and also very adult. And I don't know too much about the Twitch terms and service.
Lucy Lawless was apparently recently hosting a rewatch, like a watch through of Xena, recently on like Sci-Fi.
I don't know that she's done a super lot. Maybe because I think she's Australian, so she might do more over there.
Yeah.
You'd never know because she talks without the accent in like all of her roles. She's amazing. I love her. She's like the best. I know I've said that about like 3 women now, but like seriously.
We have our women too. Varkon.
Best girls.
Yeah. Exactly.
I honestly can't think of anything else that she's done other than those 2 shows, but those 2 shows are pretty awesome. So.
They are very awesome. I totally agree. Oh my God, I want to go dancing. Oh my God, I want to do things. I just want to do things.
I had my first really big, like, oh my God, I hate this pandemic experience tonight, when after all the things I talked about earlier, the kitchen drain, I was like, I just want like cake or donut or something.
Right?
And by the time
I ate a pint of a coffee ice cream last night. That's
by the time I was at that point where like everything was done and we had eaten dinner, everything's closed.
right.
And it's like, so, and my husband was like Dairy Queen, but like, first of all, I had work I had to do, so I couldn't go to Dairy Queen, but also technically shouldn't eat ice cream because I'm lactose intolerant.
Right.
I probably will at some point anyway, but yeah, so I
Right.
had my first really big, like, because I don't think you were here when I talked about it earlier, Terry, but we had this really big backup in our kitchen sink today, and we had to get a plumber in, and it was this whole day-long ordeal, and at the end, I definitely just wanted to stress eat. I was like, I just, super. And I was so mad, too, because we know for sure, like, this is not even a maybe to me. We know for sure that the reason why that happened was because of the previous owners not taking care of this place and just dumping a bunch of grease down the sink, and that causing issues. And even the plumber was like, yeah, grease can cause like so much damage to the pipes. So yeah, so by the time we were done dealing with all that and I had gotten like maybe some of my work done for the day, I was just like, I just want chocolate. I don't care if it'll kill me. I just want chocolate so bad right now.
I just want to shove chocolate in my face.
Oh my God. I just...
Guys, I am at 30 followers.
Whee!
30.
That's awesome. Don't you have to hit like 50 to get
50.
started?
50 is the goal for affiliate. Yeah. And then people can start paying me to do this, which is freaking phenomenal if you ask me.
Yeah, I was telling about it.
Right?
Oh, I should say, I should have said this earlier, but I'm so out of source today. I have big news because I have a pre-order that's going to be going up on Monday.
Ooh!
And I can't show it now. I shouldn't show it now. If I get drunk enough, I might do it anyway. I have a cover reveal coming out on Monday.
She's got a cover reveal, guys, and it's so good. It's so good.
I've seen it, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
I hired a cover artist, Molly. I believe her last name is Phipps. From We Got You Covered. She's amazing. This is my first time working with her. I'm blown away by what she came up with, because I feel like I just jibber-jabbered at her stuff about my story. And she made this really amazing cover. Yes, if Megan gets drunk enough, she may show it. Waggled eyebrows. All within the Twitch terms of service, of course. So yeah, I'm super excited. It's amazing. She's excited to show it off. I'm excited to show it off. I'm formatting the book, the final format of the ebook tomorrow. So it's For Dreamers Do Lie. I've mentioned this book on stream a couple of times. It's a fantasy reimagining of Dante's Inferno. It's going to be up on pre-order on Monday. So if you do have me on, like, if you follow my Facebook page or my Twitter, expect to see it then. Otherwise, I will show it next Thursday on stream because the pre-order will be up and the cover reveal will be done.
Right.
But if you want to see it as soon as possible.
Wait, when are you doing this?
Monday.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to go up on Monday. I mean, I'm going to put it up tomorrow, but
We could do a sneak preview on Saturday.
I'll tell you what, if the pre-order is live on Saturday, we will.
Okay.
If the pre-order link is live.
Okay.
So that's on Amazon. But yeah, just because I promised the artist that I'd let her know as soon as I did the reveal so she could share it. Because she's super excited too, because it's super good.
Right.
But yeah, she told me, she was like, I think I wowed myself a little, and I was like, you wowed me for sure.
Right. It looks really good. I have to say, I'm pretty impressed.
It does, and if sometime I'll show you the side-by-side comparison of the final and the mock-up, because the mock-up was really good, but like the final one is like, damn, girl.
Right. Oh, I lost my game sound again, guys.
Oh no! The whole point of doing it on the speaker.
I know.
Oh. I actually was having a really good week until today, I have to say, because like I had some things moving forward that had been like stuck for a while, and I was like, this is great, everything's going good, I'm on top of my projects, I got the edits for Eternity's Empire Book 5 done, I finished the fifth one today amidst all the chaos.
I mean, there has to be a moment where things go south, right? Like, that's just a thing.
Always that moment when you finally feel on top of things and the universe is like, oh, you're feeling confident, huh?
Right.
You bitch. Okay. Alright.
Take this.
Are you allowed to say fuck on Twitch? I hope so, because it's just...
I say it all the time, so I hope so.
I don't think you really care, but, you know, just in case.
Yes. I don't know what to do about the sound thing. I can't wait to get a new computer. I know I keep saying that, but it's true. I'm dying for that. That moment. I'll be singing love songs to the new computer when it comes through the door. Oh, I totally anthropomorphize my computers. Like, that's...
I give mine names. So...
We had a computer we named Hal once because it had a Hal-like light on it, and so we... But that computer was awful, and because we named it Hal, probably, but that's...
My current computer is named Silkfoot, after one of my characters, which, if Whoop is still in the chat, shout out, because he knows Silkfoot. Silkfoot is a thief and a pirate, and amazing. And so that's the name of my current computer. My computer is actually pretty dated, too. We keep talking about how we need to get me a new computer, but I kind of just don't want to go through the hassle of getting a new computer.
Right.
Because I'm set in my ways, and I hate the setup process, but I'm getting to that point where it's like, how much trouble am I causing myself by not having the thing instead of just getting the thing? I know I'm very eloquent at this point in the week because my brain is fried.
I would not expect anybody to be eloquent at all. All right, so there's 2 of everything. So now what do I want?
Today I'm actually just surprised that I'm like capable of speaking in general.
Where are you? There you are. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing with this planet. Apparently I'm doing science.
Man, I should get some food at some point. We don't have chocolate necessarily, but we have Oreos.
Yeah, that's good. I've got wine. And whiskey if I run out of wine.
There's whiskey in this, so...
Works.
It's helping my shoulder quite a bit. I think I got so tense and like stressed out during this whole sync thing that I somehow did something to my shoulder because it hurts like the dickens.
That's right. I agree, Zero. That's the way to deal with it. The Sacred Cotonite Covenant have taken on the challenge of building a science nexus. Oh, okay. So you guys are doing a science nexus. I have the option to say, a testament to the ingenuity of intelligent life, or, as always, they're overreaching, or, crash and burn, Cotronites.
I mean, we have the science nexus either way, so, you know, just putting that out there.
Hello. Oh, hi, Cauliflums.
Hi,
Welcome.
Hi, Ian Tay. That is a super cute emote, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely. Welcome to my stream, guys. Hi.
Cauliflums, I understand that you're from my neck of the woods, actually.
Yeah, Cauliflums. I told Megan here that you are from BC, right? If I remember correctly from our previous conversation, Megan is also living in BC currently.
I am, yes. And
yeah,
that sounds awesome for Terraria. I haven't played that in like ages, but I've been.
I know that's one of the games that I can't play right now, and I'm dying to play it.
I know. I really like Terraria. I like all the crazy like items and stuff you can get in there.
Right.
Nice. I'll have to check that out. Oh, physics.
Oh, cool.
Can you still get an umbrella that lets you fall slowly? Because that's like my favorite item.
Oh, Mary Poppins, y'all!
Like my last character, I remember. I remember because there's two different things you can get to make yourself fall slowly, and I specifically requested the umbrella from our group because I just love the umbrella. Yes! Oh, it's a weapon now.
Oh, that's great.
That's awesome.
So it can also be like Hagrid's wand.
Nice.
I can mix my fantasy worlds like the best of them, guys. I can put them all together in the same world and make it work.
With it like the penguin, that's hilarious.
Ooh, like the penguin is good. I like that one. That's such a classic. Oh yeah. Oh, hi guys. So this is our Stellaris game. We are taking over a galaxy. This is a very chill game. We only started with like ourselves and potentially like a fallen empire, which is what we got. And this guy came up from pre-spacehood, and he's my vassal now.
Going back and forth on whether or not she wants to stomp him. She seems very eager some days, and others.
Yeah, every now and then I just get the urge to just smush them because they're so tiny. But I don't know. I haven't decided for sure yet whether I want to do that. So we're just our whole goal is to take over the entire galaxy and then open the L gates and see what lies beyond. And we have turned off like endgame crises and stuff like that,
If you want to see us actually work hard at a game, come back on Saturday. We haven't decided what we're actually doing yet, but we will play a game.
Yeah. Oh, maybe we should ask you guys. What would you like? What would you enjoy watching? What is it? The first one called the We Were Here.
We Were Here. So there's We Were Here, which is a puzzle game. It's like a partner puzzle game where we would have to help each other solve puzzles and get through a thing. Also, I think you can die if your partner doesn't help you. So there's that. There's Monster Prom, which is like a party game dating sim where we would get to make funny voices and just have a crazy whatever.
Unfortunately, Terraria is not a choice right now. My computer will not run it. So
on the list of things we want to play really badly, possibly with some other friends as well, but unfortunately Flutter's computer can't handle it right now. The other one is Don't Starve Together, which is a survival game. It's sort of cute, creepy.
None of these things I have played.
I have played some of them. I have never played We Were Here, but I've watched other people play it, but I don't remember it enough to know how to solve any of the puzzles.
Yeah. Well, Iante, I am looking into getting a new computer in the next couple of weeks here. So when I do that, I have a Mac computer. So I'm planning to install a Windows boot on that so I can play all of the games that I can't play currently. So we will be, in a couple of weeks' time, hopefully, tackling all of those games. Because my computer's like super old and it's a Mac. So there's like 2 strikes against it.
Yeah, we have a ton of stuff that we want to play with each other that just isn't. I also have like some weird, crazy dating sims and a whatnot that we want to give a try at some point. We just.
Well, it's not that it's rough. Oh.
It just that she just.
Wait, maybe he's talking to Ian. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. So yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah,
So
Stellaris
I'm
is a
gonna,
pretty
but I'm gonna try to get the latest and
game.
greatest stuff so that hopefully nothing is too rough in the beginning.
Ooh, I wonder if
Oh wow, that's
can
interesting.
handle that. I'll have to give it a look though, because I do have that installed, so I'll have to just pop it on and see if I can do
Right.
anything
Physics is
with
a whole
it.
thing. Speaking of physics, I really, really also, when I get the new system, I'm going to figure out how to hook up my Switch. And I am going to play Breath of the Wild in master mode
Ooh, that'd be awesome.
on that. Yeah. Because that game is amazing and I would love to go back to it again.
Someday when we're able to be in the same place and you can hook up your consoles for stream, we have to do a Super Mario 3.
Oh God, yes.
Stream.
Please, let's do Super Mario 3. I love Super Mario 3.
That, just because
The best iteration of that franchise.
Whenever me and Flutter are together in person, that's the game that we play is Super Mario 3.
I don't know. Let me look.
We tried to adjust my volume earlier, but
I know, right?
we never got any confirmation if it was enough.
Let's see if I can. I see you guys see all of the stuff that I'm doing in menus over top of her right now.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Megan, say something.
Hello, can you hear me better now? Is this a more good volume because words?
Yeah. And at some point, if she starts echoing, like if I get her loud enough, but then she starts echoing on my thing, I will put on my headphones. It's fine. Because I've already lost my Stellaris sound, so that negates that issue.
Like, gave up on it halfway through.
Oh, I got quieter. Oh, that's interesting.
Ooh, if I go over here, we'll touch.
I don't know.
The top.
How is that?
The circle will be complete.
do. Oh, you beat it in master mode, Ian. That's so cool.
Gosh, you guys have some really awesome emotes in the chat. I just gotta say, I love seeing.
You guys gotta help me with the emotes thing. I don't understand the emotes. Don't Starve Together was one of the options for a game on Saturday. Yes.
Want to see us flail around trying to survive? That is a game that we both have.
Yeah. Litany system. Where the heck am I upgrading? Oh, I need to rename it.
Oh, look at all those cute emotes that Cauliflum has.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, those little blue guys. Yeah, with flutter wings.
I know. I need those Kirby's. I love those Kirby's. That's amazing. Kirby is one of my favorites. I love Kirby.
Well, we've never played. I don't think Flutter's ever played Don't Starve before.
No, I've never played Don't Starve.
So.
Yes, I love the Kirby's. They're great. Yeah, so I would be, to any of the games that we mentioned, I would be coming in completely new because I've never seen them played or played them myself.
You played Monster Prom, let's be honest.
Monster Prom. Okay, I forgot about that one. Yes, I have played Monster Prom.
The other ones are new.
Never again.
It's a fun game, but it's chaotic. But yeah, it's interesting. I have played Don't Start Together. I can't say that I'm particularly good at it, but I have played it with other people. Yeah, so I could at least tell us like how I know how to start the farms and grow the stuff, and I know that you have to find
I
the
got
beef
this,
clover.
cauliflums. I'm quick. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, I basically know the basics, so we would at least not be totally screwed.
Right.
Um, yeah, the thing is, if you die, I think you can res people, but if one of us dies, we'll basically like drive the other person insane by being a ghost around them, unless you're like the one character that doesn't go insane. Um,
Oh.
so the idea is that during the day you can like run around and do whatever you want, but at night you have to be near light, otherwise you like go insane and the creatures will come for
I
you, and it's really
I
bad.
feel like you maybe should watch me play Minecraft sometime, cauliflums, because the deaths are many with me, and I am used to it.
I mean, I fully admit that if we play Don't Starve together, we probably will die, and it will probably be hilarious.
Yeah.
Um, we might have to restart a few times in order to
That's
start
okay.
figuring things out. But I do at least know how that game works, so we won't like instantly be screwed. It'll be more of a slow, painful death sort of thing.
Right.
Because I know just enough about that game to know how to do things, but I'm not good enough at it that like I actually feel like I'll be able to like guide us.
Trying to remember what stations I've got named here. Okay, I missed Zeta as well. How did I miss Zeta? Wait, where
How
did
did
that
you
go?
miss
That's not
Zeta?
what
I
it
remember
is.
last time you like completely renamed everything because you had missed one.
Right, well now I've got to keep fixing things. So, Zeta Gateway.
My wife roasting me in the chat. If Rose were here, I'm sure he wouldn't mind joining in on roasting of spouses.
That's nice. Oh, cauliflums! I wish I had tuned in today. I was totally just busy doing my own life craziness things today, so I was not on.
Based on like comments that people I know made today was apparently just like an all around really weird,
Like
crazy day
everything
for
just
like
went into
everybody.
upheaval today
Yeah.
somehow. Yeah, it was
I
one
had
of
a
those days.
friend
The energy of the earth is like crazy.
I had a friend who was posting like cute animal pictures because she was like, I just need happy
I
things
just
today.
need
I can't.
happy
I'm just
things.
done with everything. And I was like, girl, I feel you.
Right? That's right. Yes, that is true. It is all a thing. We do actually exist in these meat sacks in a physical world.
Oh, this
That
re-terraform
needs
of
to be
this
tended
planet is
to.
taking forever.
Thank you for the follow. I do appreciate
Keep to
that.
follow. Oh, look at that cute little. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just gonna be cooing over your
Right.
emojis
Oh,
all
okay.
night.
So did a thing happen? Were you guys looking at the screen when Inte followed me? Because I don't know, but I have it so that it's supposed to do the thing where it's like this person followed you, but I don't know if it works.
You guys, I
But
love you guys
thank
so
you.
much.
I love these. This is great.
My day was such a crap day. I
Yes.
think some of you missed the
Nothingness.
horrible.
Thank you. Okay. Is doing exactly what I thought. I'm actually surprised the chat box works. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. All right. So what are we doing? We're doing things in this game. We're lucky this is a really chill game because
Yeah, because we would be screwed otherwise.
yeah. Oh no. Look at Cauliflum's emotes. Oh no. Megan.
Oh my god, there's tentacles. Oh
Yes.
my god. Like you guys.
She loves octopus. She
I'm
does. Octopi.
pleased. Did
Look
you
at
see the little
him.
heart
He looks
ones
so
too?
cool.
Aw, you guys are awesome.
That's great. I love it. How long did you guys stream today? What is this? Sunflower. Oh, yeah. Build the things.
You killed that psionic entity, and I'm gonna bet. So thanks. Look, we're touching in the north.
We're touching
the
in the
circle
north?
is complete.
We're
The circle is
touching. Oh.
8
hours? Holy cow!
Amazing.
That's amazing. Congratulations. Cauliflumps just made affiliate not too long ago.
Oh, congratulations, Cauliflums. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Breaks
are good. Breaks are good. Yeah, yeah. You need snacks.
Oh, look at that little apple one.
It's a goose.
It's a cute goose, although geese in real life are not cute. Let me just say, Canada geese are
No, they're terrifying.
Insane.
Terrifying. We used to have them outside our apartments where we lived down there. You remember that because were you there that day? No, you weren't there that day. The day that I called the fire department because of the baby ducks that were stuck in the
Oh, no. There's somewhere on the internet there's a series of pictures of a university in Canada that had a sign saying don't go out this door, the goose will get you.
Right. No, I am planning on doing Untitled Goose Game as well. That's one of those that I have to wait until
the ones on her. I have seen Flutter's wish list, you guys. You're gonna love everything she wants to play. Also, that rainbow guy is so cute. All of these are so cute. I'm just gonna.
I'm thinking about playing Abduction. How would you guys feel about like puzzle games?
I'm gonna pop AFK for a hot minute and come back with food.
Cool.
Just be jealous.
I'm just gonna let it do the thing. All right. There's a mod that adds Untitled Goose as a fighter. I don't even know what these games are. I'm gonna be honest. I'm really, really, really uneducated in the world of games right now, guys. I've got a handful, I know. I'm gonna need help. And get my stuff up and running. Abduction with an O instead of an A, but yeah, it's from the makers of Myst. So like I loved the Myst games. Yes. Why am I so quiet? I don't understand these things. Let me get over here. Okay. How did I get quiet though? I don't know though. I'm wondering if there's some weird balance between her thing and my thing. Oh, I wonder if because... But no, that's not the way to do it. I don't know. Let's just go with that and see what it does. Does that help? Yeah, it's Streamlabs. Yes. Right? I know. I played the crap out of the Myst games as well. Like a whole bunch of them. Oh. So it worked. Yay! Thank you. All right, cool. I think Skype like freaked out at me because I'm playing, like she's on Skype on my computer and I'm just doing a screen capture over there. Oh, it worked for a minute though. Oh no. But if I do it this way, does that work? Hold on, maybe I need to add it here. Let me try it this way. Okay. Can you still hear me? I don't know what's happening. Just get lost in the mess. All right. So things are good. Okay, cool. Huzzah! Okay, awesome. I'm so glad. I'm learning there because I'm on a Mac. There's also this whole like audio issues thing that happens because you have to have like a separate program to run all of your audio through, and so like I'm learning what channels things are going through when like I'm using Skype at the same time as a game, and my microphone and the game stopped working on the audio channel. I don't know what's going on with that. So yeah, Teary. So good, huzzah, we can hear me. Yay. Hopefully we can still hear. Hopefully we can still hear Megan when she comes back. All right, so because I might have messed that up, who knows? I'm just really terrible at these things. Oh, I have Corn 2. And I have not played it yet. It is unfortunately one of the games that got removed from my list when Mac updated, and I can't play 32-bit games anymore. Apparently that's a thing. But yes, I love those styles games. Can you still hear me, Megan?
I can, yeah. I'm going to pop out again in a minute because I'm making toast, but I wanted to come back. So y'all didn't think I, like, disappeared off the face of the earth or something.
I'm trying to figure out, I don't know. Can you guys hear her? She's good. Okay. Huzzah! I was playing with microphone issues when you were gone, so.
Oh, no.
Yay! All right. Awesome. I figured it out, I think. I need to loop my microphone through this program and not that program. That's what happens here. All right.
Very cool.
Now that I've not been paying attention to the game for 10 minutes and...
I mean, I also wasn't paying attention because I was AFK, so it's not like you've fallen behind.
Oh, that's a good idea, Teary. To do that.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll screenshot them when I'm done here, and then I'll have them in case. Just in case. Okay, so what are we doing? We are doing more admin capacity? No, actually we're doing, well, no wait, that's not my admin capacity. Where is my admin capacity? Oh,
finally
no,
ahead on admin capacity for once in my life.
We're building a lot of those.
What am I doing with my...
So have you guys played Stellaris, Call of Flumps, and Iante? Doesn't make life easier. I agree. We are... I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm at, let's just like repeatable text right now, so... Every time I try to spend more time on them, then it seems that, like it's worth it. I don't know.
Where's my...
Okay, Iante, thank you for joining me, though. I really appreciate you coming in and checking out the channel, and thanks for the follow.
Sleep well. It was nice
I'll
meeting
see you guys soon. Well, I'll see you soon. I don't know if Call of Flumps is sticking around. Okay, cool.
Jumps out the nearest window.
I have no idea. Hasta la vista.
Okay, I'm gonna go get my toast because I heard it pop.
Toast?
Toast, yeah, I'm making peanut butter toast. Waggle eyebrows.
You are so smart. I'm gonna eat another beef stick. What am I building here? I am building guns and missiles. No jelly. No, just peanut butter. Just peanut butter is fine. I mean... I like peanut butter sandwiches. Just plain, straight up peanut butter. I don't know about on toast, though. On, like, regular bread. 104 hours of Stellaris. Oh, nice. Okay. I've played 537 hours of Stellaris, apparently, so... Right. And I still don't understand the diplomacy stuff and that kind of things. I've got a little bit of understanding of the Empire traits and all of that stuff, but yeah, there's still a whole lot in this game to learn. Grilled cheese is yum. Festos. How do you not like grilled cheese? Put things in it. It doesn't just have to be cheese. It can be like grilled cheese with like roasted red peppers in it. Or grilled cheese with other things that are yummy. Caramelized onions. Ooh, that would be good. Yeah. Switch up your grilled cheese game. Right? Right. The onions, the caramelized onions is amazing, actually. Right? Ooh, pickles are good. Yeah. Cheese and bologna. Okay, so I like that too, and I totally am with you, Festos, because like I grew up in the same place that you grew up in, I think. So, yes, absolutely, I'm with you. So make yourself like a grilled ham and cheese instead. You could do it with bologna. Oh, caprese grilled cheese. Nice, Thierry. You could fry it. It would be delicious fried. Give that little tiny bit of caramelization on the outside. Mm-hmm. You guys, would you watch a kitchen stream? Would you watch if I cooked something? Because I'm interested in doing that, maybe. You can never go wrong with bacon. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. You would watch me cook something, Festos? I would really love to. I'm not gonna lie. I already send you snack boxes sometimes. I can send them more frequently if you want, Thierry. Especially if I get to cook things just for the hell of it. If I'm cooking things for the stream, you'll get more things more often. Right. Yeah, I have seen a lot of the things that come up with the kitchen video issues. Like, I watched a whole video. This chick was just like, this is why I don't do these anymore. And so I totally understand that difficulty is built in, but I was thinking that, you know, the first couple of streams could be just a friend helping me out in the kitchen, like carrying around the camera and getting into the good stuff for me or something.
I wish I could be there to do that.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah, sadly there's a closed border between us.
I might be able to get Baka to do it.
I figured she was who you would have do it.
Just email you a slice. Yeah, I love doing the kitchen thing. Like, that's my real place is where I like do the hostess thing while I'm cooking. I love standing in the kitchen and chopping up like onions and veg and stuff like that. And the cosplay building streams, yes, that's another thing that will happen. So we kind of got news today that our move may be actually in progress eventually, sooner than I hoped. So I'm happy about that, but it's a whole thing. Anyway, so when I get the new space, I will definitely be doing cosplay making things. Making cosplay. Yes. So.
And you have to make me one of those plague doctor masks.
And I will make one of those masks for you, and I will do it all live so you can see how much of a pain in the ass it is. Because I'm sure it's going to be a giant pain in the ass.
I will give you company every second. She does do cosplay. She did this really amazing cross between Belle and the tightrope walker from the Haunted Mansion, and it's frigging amazing. She painted this huge parasol. She painted a parasol, you guys.
My Instagram with my girl that I do cosplay with is linked down below in my Twitch info. So if you go and look there, you can see those costumes. I've only just begun in cosplay, so I've got a lot more ideas and things. And so I'm just a beginner. But yeah.
You're really good at it, though. Let's be honest.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
That freaking parasol. People will pay you to make shit like that, by the way.
I wouldn't mind doing that, but it would have to be, there would have to be, like, I can't just turn these things out. I need to do, maybe I could do, like, commission work.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Like, just take jobs that I would really enjoy doing and not,
To put this in perspective, guys, she printed out all of the stained glass window scenes from the beginning of Beauty and the Beast, and she literally painted them onto a parasol. And it looks amazing. She did it with watercolors.
No, I didn't. I did it with watered down acrylics. That's what I did it with.
It looked like watercolor. It was amazing.
Yeah. It did turn out really nicely.
She did meet George Takei.
Yes. Oh, yes, we did. It was a whole, like, whopping 30 seconds. You know, you, like, go in and shake a hand. He told us we were fabulous, though, so that made my whole life. Like, that was like, everything seriously. That you possibly could ever want in a meeting with George Takei. So, yeah,
I sadly have never met him, but I think
we were totally validated that day.
Aw, you haven't.
Oh no, I'm so sorry about the cap thing. I didn't realize when I set these rules in my Nightbot and stuff, like how Twitch functioned, so I need to maybe change those things.
Down with Nightbot.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I apologize. I will reset Nightbot so it doesn't do that anymore after this stream.
See if it picks up on that one.
What?
Alternate capital letter, lowercase letter, capital letter,
Yeah, I don't know, because it's supposed to, like, pick up on repeating characters, right? And not necessarily...
No. Game the system.
Yeah.
Defeat the bot.
Right? I'm sorry, guys.
End the tyranny.
I'm new to these things. I will fix it. What am I doing?
I just tried to tell a ship to do something, but it's already doing it, so...
We want more naval capacity, always.
There you go, Cauliflower.
There you go. I love it. That's beautiful. Yeah, so we have... Actually, we were going to go to another convention in February... Emerald City Comic-Con in Seattle we were going to go to, and we were going to do, I was making a costume for my girl, and that is, when she's in chat, her name is Baka Rose, but I was making a Storm from X-Men costume for her, and I'm doing a Tinkerbell costume for myself for that exchange. That would be fun. But I have so many other ideas that I would love to do. I've got, like, a Sailor Moon crossover with a certain large franchise that I really want to do. And Cauliflums. You're totally my kind of person. I like you. Thank you for coming to my channel tonight. You're making my night. But I like Rocky Horror Dreams. I want to do Columbia real bad. I've got group dreams.
I want to do Frankie someday, like, seriously.
Oh yeah, that would be fun, right? Mm-hmm. I want to make my husband dress up as Frankie because I think it'd be amazing.
Do you think he'd actually do it though? Because
he would. Oh, he'd do it.
You should get him to do Rocky.
You saw him? Did I send you the picture of him with the David Bowie with the Ziggy Stardust face, right?
You did, yeah. But did you go out in public like that?
Yeah. We went to a whole big, like, thing out in public like that. We went on the ferry like that.
The thing is, if I want to do Frankie, I will have to learn how to walk in heels, because that is not my
God, you got to do with the platforms. Oh,
I know.
Do I?
I mean, I'll do it justice. Don't get me wrong. I will learn to walk in heels for that.
Man. I But oh god, Colombia is one of my very long time dreams. Yeah. So yeah, I've got a lot of cosplay I want to do, and I would really love to stream kind of costume making during the day and game doing during the night and weekends or whatever. But yeah. Also, I have to figure out like a legit schedule for when everybody's not under the COVID thing and we actually get to do real life again. That it trying to be optimistic in that point, but like
it'll happen someday.
I have to be optimistic. If I don't, I'm gonna shoot myself. I would never do that. And just FYI, I'm not that person. I say that completely in jest. And
Flutter and I have a pretty dark.
But I am not happy with being alone in my house with the 3 people that are always around me all the time. Like, I need to go out. I need to go places. Chrysanthemum, you should be assisting research. That's what you should be doing.
Someone in the chat, I was like, Chrysanthemum, hello!
Good morning, Starshine. The sun says hello. So, yeah.
Man, my empire, I have just been ignoring it for most of the night, because hanging out with you guys has been so much fun.
Upgrade this station. Zeta Gateway Station. Zeta Gateway. Yeah. Well, that's, right. Yeah. See, that's the thing. I just try to be a little bit sensitive about those things sometimes, and I just completely fail because I have no, like, my words don't stop for an inspection before they pass my lips. So.
Yeah, Flutter has no filter. I will tell you, though, at the height of the sync thing today, I was just ready to flip, like, all the universe's tables. I was just done.
Right. No, I mean, that's I've been so stressed. If it had caused
horribly more problems, I would have, like, just ripped the plastic out of the bottom of the sink and just, like, set it on fire or something. I was like, I just want a working sink. I just want to run my freaking dishwasher.
Right? I think the world needs to work for me, not against me right now. I already have enough against me.
The world was so good to me this week until today. Yeah. And then today was the day that everything
Well, I know, and that's the whole thing. We got that news today about moving. So, my husband is a military cauliflums, so we were expecting to move. We actually should be moving, like, next month, according to our original timeline, but that's not happening now. But we finally got confirmation that our move is indeed happening, and now we're putting things in motion, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh my god, there's a timeline. I need to do things. I need to find a house or build a house, and I don't know.
Did you consider that good news or bad news or mixed news?
I would say it's good news. I really am looking forward to going back to the East Coast for many reasons. I will miss visiting with you so often.
You know, I'm so sad. Although I did tell Ghost that if the Japan trip goes through, I want to come visit you.
Yeah.
We might have to find some way to go, like, halfsies on the plane tickets or something.
No, sure.
We won't be in driving distance anymore.
Right.
But yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll definitely figure it out. I mean, I'm not going to stop visiting you just because I went that far. I mean, it's fine.
No, I mean, I imagine our visits will have to be, like, less frequent, which kind of sucks.
Maybe once a year instead of...
Someday we're going to finish our guest room, and then you guys can come over, and we can do another wine tour, and it'll be amazing. And
there will be an actual... I'm excited. I haven't yet to see your house, too. All of this has prevented me from seeing your house. It's crazy.
I know. Flutter was going to visit us, like, over Easter, and we had to cancel that, and now... The border is closed until June 21st, so you might be able to come up in July, But I actually live in wine country, so which Cauliflumps may be able to locate me from me saying that.
Oh yeah, wine country is the best up there.
But yeah, we never actually drank a lot of wine until we moved here, and now it's like it's all.
I mean, honestly, Cauliflums, like my actual expectations land in the apocalyptic. I'm going to live in a cabin in the woods somewhere, and I'm gonna be the one eating people because that's where I go when I become a wild woman. And so...
Let me just say as well, if the world does end, get to Flutter's house. They literally have the ability to
We have
do
all the people.
everything.
We will survive, and we will have electricity in the survival because we have all the right people.
They can make everything from scratch. They have the knowledge. They have the technology.
Oh yeah, I do all of the gardening and the
the
food making
ingredients.
things from scratch. We got it.
Shia LaBeouf.
Right? No, I totally like going to the store.
Hannibal Shia
Listen,
LaBeouf.
I am all about the delivery culture. Please, for the love of God, let all things be delivered. I am good with that. I hate going to a physical store to shop. That is my one, like, my social, like, don't do that. I don't know. But I need to be able to go out and just, like, drink and listen to music and hang out with people and eat with people and stuff like that. That's my, like, thing. Or have people come over to my house and do that with
I
them.
just want to be able to go to a restaurant every now and then.
Oh, you're just like Megan then. Megan moved to Canada because she's an imposter too.
Are you my evil twin? I grew up in central Pennsylvania with Flutter, and then I married a Canadian at age 18 and moved to Canada.
It was a whole drama in our like whole upbringing, like the whole thing. It's a great thing. Yeah.
Now, I stayed in Canada long enough to get my citizenship, so I am a dual citizen now. But that's crazy.
That's awesome. I love it. We should get together in Canada and play D&D. Like
oh my
us,
god, that
as a
would be
group.
amazing.
Isn't it great? This thing is amazing. It's just an aerator, right? Like, 'cause it's supposed to let your wine like contact the air, but like it's so weird shape. It's crazy, but it works really, really well, you guys. I'm a snob, just FYI.
So like California and I probably live within like 5-hour drive of each other, which
Yeah.
in Canada means we're practically next door neighbors.
Right. I should be making potions in that. Ooh, that's a good idea.
It does look like the sort of thing that you would put a potion in.
Right? It is old school. But you know what? Some old school things work for a reason.
Yeah. Although it freaks me out when you have to turn it upside down to get the last of the wine.
I know, it does freak me out too. You like tip it too far and then all of a sudden it's just coming out everywhere. Science wine from a flask. I need to get one of those flasks. What I need, guys, is because I go to these events that require me to be somewhat formal and not necessarily all me. But there's always opportunity to slip outside with the guys that are smoking the cigars and smoke some cigars and do whatever. And those guys do not look twice at you when you pull a little bottle of whiskey out of your pocket and start drinking.
Oh my god, can I just
from
tell
it.
you? So my husband is a teacher, and I'm not going to say any names because I don't want to get anyone in trouble, but my husband is a teacher, and at the Christmas party this year, one of the other teachers went up to get something from the bar, and he came back, and he was like, it was too expensive, I just asked for ice, and he pulled this whiskey flask
Yes.
out
Yes.
of his side, and
That
we
is
were
the
like,
best way to
all of
do.
us were like,
we
we have learned.
I'm so bad about these. I want to get though is like a garter that can hold a whiskey flask so that I can put it under my skirt. You know what I mean? Like just do, yeah. So, but I mean, this is how bad I am with these kinds of things, guys. My husband and I went one of those bioluminescent kayaking trips, and it was a lot of fun. We had a good time, but my water bottle was filled with sangria, and he had the whiskey flask with him. So this is how we do these things. It's the only way.
I'm not even surprised in the least that was a thing.
Oh, yeah, no, I know. It's yeah, that's totally me. No, not 2 gun batteries. I can't decide what I'm building here, guys. Missile battery. Thank you. And down here. Oliver makes a good wine. Oliver. Okay, I don't know. that winery, but okay, I'll go for it. I'll write it down. Oliver wine.
I mean, Flutter will drink literally anything that somebody says is good. So
Yeah, if you recommend it to me, I'll try to get a hold of it and I'll drink it on stream. That's the thing I'm making. I'm making a thing. If you recommend a drink to me, I will drink it on stream. The only exception to this is tequila, because Flutter has had a tequila moment in her life and she cannot
also,
just drink tequila.
Also, you have to be a little careful with vodka, apparently.
Well, I mean, vodka can kick you in the ass without you knowing it because you can disguise it so well, but
look,
yes,
I'm just saying my first drunk experience was at your house and you stealth puked in the
I bet somebody's chips at the Festos.
Shots, so
I had wine, okay? Yes, that's exactly it. I want to there's little widgets you can put on your thing that have like a widget that says drinking tonight and all of that stuff. I think I would like to do that.
That would be pretty perfect for you.
Right? Except the ones that I've seen are like mostly just like whiskey based, which I appreciate. I totally drink a lot of whiskeys, but like, I want like an all of the things thing. So I guess I make my own. I make my own custom what I'm drinking tonight overlay, and I just switch it up.
You could just draw a little picture.
Oh, thanks for the link, Festos. I saw you drop it in the Discord. I so appreciate that. I'll definitely check it out.
You can draw little drink icons and put them. You could draw little drinks for your Flutter icon and just put different ones.
And just have her drinking it, like have her hold a glass. Oh, Cauliflumps, do you like my Flutter? She is my little avatar person, and I'm gonna make her in all different kind of ways and situations and positions, and I just worked on her wings really hard, so I'm fishing for compliments is what I'm saying. So no, but I'm doing all of my art from scratch, and that's a thing that I like to do on my stream as well. I have decided to build my own bot. I have one started, but it's not very good yet. So okay, so I used Photoshop, but I also have my iPad with my with the pencil thing, and so I use that to draw and do all of that stuff, and then I go in with Photoshop to clean it up and like do coloring and stuff like that. And sometimes I'll do like hop back and forth between the two because there are different capabilities on the desktop Photoshop than there are on the iPad Photoshop. So that's basically how I've been going about doing all of this stuff. And the overlays have been done in Photoshop, but I just did them all on computer. I took actual pictures to make my overlays too. You probably can't notice it because they're so tiny, but they're like zoomed in portions of larger pictures that have been filtered in Photoshop of like nature pictures. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've been using Photoshop since high school. One of our mutual girlfriends, got us a bootleg copy of it to put on our computers, and so we learned early.
My art skills are sadly limited, although I did do this for anyone who was here earlier when I was talking about the book I have coming out. It's going to be out June 15th, but the pre-order is going to be up on Monday. I drew this map of hell.
Oh yeah, her map of hell. That's from her book that she's releasing this coming week, guys.
That's the map. There's a digital version.
Night, Festos.
Good night, Festos. Thanks for hanging out with us. But this is about how much art I can do, and that was a big stretch of my artistic talents. Let me be honest.
Yeah, it is. It's really great. Cauliflumps. Megan is actually an author, and she's been writing quite a few fantasy, and she has fiction and sci-fi kind of books. She's better at plugging herself than I am. I don't know.
I write science fiction and fantasy novels. I have two series out right now. One is a fantasy series which starts with a book called Island of Lost Forevers, which is about an island that appears out of nowhere off the coast of San Francisco, and some college professors go check it out. I also have Eternity's Empire, which is a sort of mythological space opera, which involves a lot of old mythological stories sort of mashed up into the space age. So it's kind of Sailor Moon-y. It's really fun. Super awesome. I'm about to start editing the 5th book. It's hopefully going to be amazing. I have my new series coming out is a high fantasy reimagining of Dante's Inferno. So it takes place in hell. It's super cool. I think I'm biased. I wrote it, but I'm fun. Also
and also that's the cover reveal she was talking about earlier.
That cover will be revealed on Monday. It's super awesome. I just worked with the new cover artist, and she's great. And I also just finished editing book 9 of a really epic space opera that is going to start coming out next year.
Which I'm kind of freaking out about her releasing, to be completely honest, because it's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, and you're reading. Have you been reading the 2nd book, by the way?
I read a little bit more last night. I haven't really gotten a whole lot into it. This week has been rough. So, but yes, I read a little bit more, specifically a certain proposal scene.
Yeah, that was new.
That made me super happy. I was sitting here like beaming when you were the writing about the protagonist's like reaction. I was like, yes, that's me.
I know exactly what scene you're talking about. Sorry, we can't actually say it because it's spoilers. But, yeah, Flutter is currently beta reading my space opera that I've been working on for.
I highly recommend. Please check her out. I do have her stuff written around her little thing on the chat on the screen, so you can check out her website and her Twitter and stuff. And like, there's a free thing you get if you sign up for her newsletter that's called the Paradox Syndrome. That is a super fun little story. See, I can do this too.
You read all the things. My website is megancutler.net. It's MEGAN. I guess you can probably see that on the screen. It's probably on there.
It's right
I'm spelling
it's
it
on the
for
top.
reason. But yeah, there's a nice little sci-fi novella called The Paradox Syndrome on my website. I also, every other Monday, post freebies. You can check them out. I have a kind of really cool random picture prompt that I wrote coming out this coming Monday as well. But if you're interested in the cover reveal, it will be on my Facebook and my Twitter.
Well, then you are in good hands, Call of Flums, because her space opera is freaking cool. I've got to say.
Thank you.
I might have best friend bias, but I am also, I feel like I can, back it out a little bit. I think it's a great book. I think this series is great. I love the characters in it. She's amazing.
I do write very character-driven fiction. For me, stories come from characters and the stories that they have to tell.
I'm gonna play Aurea and Gaia someday.
Honestly, if people someday like cosplay my characters, that's gonna be like peak height of like everything for me.
I'm gonna cosplay all your characters someday, dude.
I can definitely see you doing Aurea because she's very, very you. I'm also working on another series.
Writing exercises and mini short challenges stream.
See, it's hard to stream. It's hard to stream writing. That's
right.
The Algebraist.
The Algebraist?
Is Algebraist. I have to read that. I haven't read that.
Oh yeah, we have to check that one out. Thank you for giving me another thing to put on my list. The Algebraist.
This guy here, he'll just slowly.
Oh, there's Damarin. This is Damarin. He is cute and he is phenomenal. I love Damarin.
Never lets me sleep. He tells me many stories. I'm about to start outlining his second trilogy. He doesn't smile because that's not his thing. But yeah, I'm working on his story right now too. It sort of takes place in a modern world, but it's like high fantasy. So it's like
But you just started writing his book, so it'll be a while before they come out.
They will. But I will talk about Domrin a lot. He's on my blog. He never shuts up. So I don't have
Domrin is a
choice.
loudmouth that needs to have everybody know what he's about.
A friend of mine made this for me. I have to show it off like every week because I love it so much.
No, it's okay. Please tell us the books and things you love. Like, we love having that kind of a reference. Something new is always good. So it's great to have people tell us the things that they enjoyed so that we can go and try them out, because that's how good things get spread around, man.
I always, when people tell me about their favorite books, I always pick them up.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was how I found out about The Way of Weird, which you have to read if you haven't read it because it's freaking amazing.
The what?
The Way of Weird. So it's based on
Have we stopped completely paying attention to this game?
fairness to me,
I feel like we have.
I need to wait for this
we're
planet
opposing
to
the
finish
thing in the thing.
I need to wait for this planet to finish terraforming because
I have scientists dying and that's pretty much what it's becoming.
Thing, because we basically do ignore it on and off, but yeah, so Way of Weird is based on like the old Anglo-Saxon religion. It has
right, which makes sense because it was the Weird Sisters in Shakespeare. Like, so that's the
Mm-hmm. It's based on historical writings. You would really love it, actually.
Mm-hmm.
It's really, really good.
Yeah, probably. That is that the spelling? Cauliflums? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because exactly. The Weird Sisters. That's the thing. You know, I love that kind of stuff, though. Cauliflums was a theater major in college. So I have a bit of a theater background. I really enjoy all things that kind of art related. So when you bring things up like that to me, I'm sold. That's
so the guy who wrote Way of Weird has studied the religion so much that he's actually initiated himself as a sorcerer in the
that's
old
cool.
ways.
Oh, I was also a religions minor, so those kinds of things really intrigue me.
It's the perfect mix of religion and history and a touch of mythology. It's very, very good. And it really takes, what it does is it really takes the religion seriously as people viewed it at the time.
Right.
And writes it from the perspective of a character who is experiencing that religion for the first time. It's really amazing.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That sounds great to me. I love that. I love reading fiction books that are kind of like that, extrapolations from other works. Like, I have read Anita Diamant's The Red Tent, which is about Dinah from like a story in the Bible with Jacob and all of that people. And like, I loved that story, and I'm not necessarily a huge fan of Bible mythology, but that was a great book, to be honest. Like,
I mean, not to completely plug myself again, but when I wrote Dreamers Do Lie, I drew a lot from Sumerian mythology, and Sumerian mythology is the basis for a lot of the stuff in the Bible.
We definitely need to get together and play some D&D, Colin Flowers.
I'm actually married to a history major / history English teacher.
Between the three of us.
And Colin Flowers is like the perfect friend for us. This is insane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Sumerian history. Yeah. It's freaking, I think the thing was for me in high school that like the high school teachers didn't show me how cool history could be. Like, that was the thing. Like, I learned in college because I had a college history class that happened to align with, like, I don't know, a philosophy class, or maybe it was the science and religions class. I don't know. But like, they aligned really well so that they were studying the same point in history. So I was looking at it from like two different angles, and like, Jesus, that's why I'm homeschooling my children, because it's
all about finding the
because these connections I miss. I hated history when I was in high school.
Can I tell you, I spent a significant amount of time yesterday looking at the cosmology for certain mythologies, and one of them was the Norse one, and basically taking the Norse cosmology and translating it into a solar system.
Nice.
Which was mind-bending but amazing when I was finished with it. That's why I sent you that random message where I was like, oh, it turns out that the dark elves of Norse mythology were actually dwarves.
They're dwarves, yeah. Yup. Oh my god. So and this is the thing, this is so cool because like I inherently know that for some reason. Like I just that's a piece of knowledge that somehow I just know. So this is it, Cauliflumps. We need to get together and play a couple rounds of D&D. And I think that we could all
and maybe eat some poutine, you know.
I'm a huge fan of coming BC for vacation, so like anytime. Let's do it.
Yeah, as soon as the border opens.
As soon as world becomes back to normal. This is again me being optimistic because I don't really think it will necessarily.
I mean, it has to go back to normal with improvements, hopefully, but it has to go back to normal someday.
Yeah, but it won't be normal anymore. Though, but this is the thing, Cauliflumps. We could stream it together. We could do a joint stream of D&D together. Let's do that. Because, like, you've never played it, and I haven't played a serious D&D game in a long time. Like, I've played a lot of other RPs that are D&D kind of adjacent, but yeah, Thierry, you could play too. That would be so much fun. We could do this on, like, Discord. We could play, like, a D&D thing on Discord.
You're gonna play D&D because you're gonna be in my D&D game.
I am gonna be in her D&D game. Oh my god, we could bring all the noobs in!
D&D is like surprisingly easy to pick up with 5th edition. So they streamlined a lot of it.
Yeah.
The classes are really interesting and really versatile now.
I feel like, Zero, are you still around? Because I know Zero has run some games. So I feel like we have a total, like, a bunch of people that could make a D&D game really fun. We could get out there and rival Critical Role, guys. That's what our thing is.
That might be playing a little too close to the sun.
I have big dreams. If you don't have big dreams, you don't go anywhere.
You are only 2 degrees separated from Matt Mercer because
I am only 2 degrees separated from Matt Mercer because I have a friend who makes maps for his campaign. That's right.
And you know Devin Rue, the map maker for Critical Role.
Their cartographer. I happen to be good friends with. So,
yes, if any of you watch Critical Role, Flutter is good friends with Devin, who does their maps.
Yeah,
just so
Devin
Rue. Peek out now.
They've mentioned her maps on their thing a couple of times, but their latest book, the Wildemount book, that was all her cartography work. She's a good friend of mine.
Yeah, she knows. She personally is friends with. Yeah,
we hang out. I've got pictures of me and her at a fairy festival a couple of years ago. He
at the con where you met George Takei find out you were there. And
yes, she was there actually, and we did meet up with her. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna like publish books and stuff like Critical Role does, you do. Like they hire her to do these big map posters for
right. Well, and that was for D&D actually. Critical Role is playing the campaign for the D&D people. I don't know if Critical Role is associated directly with D&D. Are they?
With Wizards of the Coast, yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that they were actually in direct association.
I don't know that they're like directly associated with Wizards of the Coast, but like I believe they are like aware of each other and like approved of by each other. Like I believe Wizards of the Coast is aware of Matt Mercer and that kind of stuff.
Zero was telling me the other night that he would love to play a campaign in the world of David Eddings of like the Malorian, like the Belgrath and Malorian, that whole thing. That would be a lot of fun.
Who said that?
Zero. Yeah.
That would be pretty awesome.
I also made I made a Stellaris people after the Membrates.
Nice.
So yeah, no, let's do that. Let's make a campaign to rival them, and we'll get attention just because of that, and then we'll just cascade into a second. This is how I think, guys. I'm just saying. If I could become friends with like Felicia Day. Wait, is she from Critical Role? Did she do Critical Role? in the beginning.
No, so Critical Role was originally on Geek and Sundry. I feel like such a fucking
Geek and
geek
Sundry
right
is where she's from. That's the one.
Felicia Day founded Geek and Sundry, and Critical Role was originally on their channel. They're their own thing now. Critical Role has their own channel, and they have their own studio, and they do their own stuff.
That's right. See, Thierry has
Global
it. We will
D&D
just cascade
domination.
into global D&D domination.
So you will need a GM.
The noobs are going to war. We can find a GM. I am certain of that. I have a handful of friends that are eligible, including you, miss.
I am, although I'm already running a different game, so I probably can't run two at one time.
But I'm just saying, it's not impossible to find somebody to run a game.
No, as you know, I have no free time. But I would love to be a player in this other game. Because I would love to be an agent of chaos.
I would love it. It would be so much fun.
I will say, one of my husband's coworkers has invited us to play in his game that he's about to run, and I am going to play a bard, and it is going to be amazing.
All right.
I've already chosen bard.
Everybody's like raving about the bards these days.
Because they're amazing.
Of course they are, but like crazy. Like
so
people are crazy about them.
I should say this on stream. My goal is to one day create a D&D character that doesn't actually have to roll for themselves, but actually like has everybody else roll. So one of the big things about the bard is that bards make a really good support class, and the core of the bard thing is bardic inspiration, which allows you to boost other people's rolls. And so my idea, I won't be able to do this with my bard because like I'm probably still going to have to roll saving throws and stuff. But someday I want to create a character that basically never has to roll a die because I have such bad luck, guys.
She hates dice. That's in fact, do I still have your dice back? I do. I do still have your dice.
I still have my dice. I actually love dice. The dice hate me. So someday my ultimate goal is to create a character that never actually has to roll because they just support everybody else and get everybody else to do stuff for them.
And see, but my ambitions are way, way less, like way more shallow than hers. Like I just want to be able to build a collection of dice that my husband will allow me to do because it brings me some kind of thing for my internet job. I'm making this my job, guys. I've decided this is going to be a thing.
Collect all the dice.
That's okay. We can just do a thing. It'll be fine. We will play a game and everybody will be fine. I think it'd be fun. I do actually think it'd be a ton of fun to do something like that. It's been ages since I got to play a real D&D game, but
you're gonna play one soon.
Yay!
That's because I finished building the worlds, of course, but yeah.
The board game things, that's a whole other like world of things. I mean, that's the whole point, Thierry, right? Like you get the shitty die roll and then you make you make good of it and people will watch.
The problem is
if
when
you build
you're,
it,
like,
they will
every
come.
Dice roll. Like let's talk about Domrin again for a minute because he just makes a good example. We have this long-running game that we play called Dark Space with a bunch of other friends. It's not D&D, but it's a tabletop role-playing game. It's basically D&D in space. And so my character Domrin is basically spec'd to be a badass. Like, he has all of these combat skills. He's totally great. I can't hit the broadside of a barn with him. I actually did in the last game. I was super thrilled that I actually shot people in the last game.
Yeah.
I feel like Domrin is like a super badass, and then as soon as I have to roll a die for him, he just falls flat on his face, and it's extremely frustrating. I'm like Will Wheaton in that regard. If anyone has ever watched Will Wheaton play any kind of game that involves dice, I've got Will Wheaton luck, basically. Let's just put it that way.
Oh my god. Where am I building more gateways?
Dominate the world with shitty die rolls. I love that idea.
Yeah.
That I would so be the perfect person.
That's the whole thing. Like I feel like that's the way to go. Like
and don't get me wrong, I'm not opposed to like embracing my failures. I just sometimes I like to succeed. Sometimes I like my characters to be what they're supposed to be. No
veto power. Oh,
are they
maybe
trying to
we can
get
do that
stuff?
because we have 2 out of 3. Can we do that? Maybe we should support that.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because there's still only 3 of us.
Let's give them this one. We haven't
All right, we'll
voted on
support
any
it
of their
because
stuff.
we can
They
still
probably
outvote them
hate
no matter
us.
what.
We'll give them this one.
That's these people here that are proposing all of these things in the council, and they can't get anywhere because they're these people here, and they are tiny, and I can smush them. And I'm still considering whether or not I'm going to smush them.
Like, we'll give them this. It's not telling people no, so we'll give them this one.
Thierry wants me to smush them. I know, I do. I think so, but I think I want to do this whole thing and see what these guys want of me. These guardians over here. They own these great like holy worlds. Look at this, a size 18 Gaia world. Look at all of these districts. They own a whole bunch of them over here. So eventually I'm going to have to go to war against these guys. So I'm working on building up my fleets. My fleets are pretty big right now. I've got a 2 60K fleets plus and one 48K fleet. So they want to join my empire. But I'm a hive mind, and if they try to join my empire, they'd just become cattle that I eat.
They'd go into, well, I guess it's if it's robots, then they go into the Matrix. But
yes, so they have to stay separate from me.
I mean, look at it this way: you're saving their lives. You're not eating them.
Right, exactly. Right now I'm not squishing them either. That's the thing. They're eventually possibly gonna get squished, though. There's a size 20.
Let's be honest. You will eventually squish them.
I will
just a
probably
matter of
eventually
time.
squish them because I'm that kind of person.
It's not really a question of if. It's just a question of when. The moment will arrive one day.
Exofungus infestation. Nope, we won't be doing that one. Thierry, meanwhile, is chanting, "Smush them, smush them."
Oh, I seriously need this planet to finish terraforming so I can put my
Cauliflums, you weren't
colony
here
back
last
on it.
time. Do you like Blade Runner? Blade Runner.
This literally happened a week ago, but I'm cool with this. I'm cool with it.
Yes! Thank
Blade
you!
Runner is amazing.
Thank you. I discovered that the devs of Stellaris put a system in here in honor of Rutger Hauer and the story of this archaeology. It says it has his final monologue from Blade Runner as like its thing. It's so good. Yes, both the movies are great. Yes, absolutely agree. Yes.
I loved the new Blade Runner movie. So underappreciated.
Rutger Hauer is like my favorite actor ever, though. Oh, but if you've seen Blade Runner and you like Rutger Hauer, who played Roy Batty, the replicant guy,
this is the Lady Hawk plug. This is the
have
Lady
you
Hawk plug.
seen? Here's the ultimate question. This is the ultimate question. Have you seen Lady Hawk?
Warning, warning, this is not a drill. Lady Hawk has been mentioned. Man, it's such a good...
Okay, so Cauliflums, you and your wife need to sit down and watch Lady Hawk. It is one of the most phenomenal things you will ever see. It is an 80s movie. It was done in the 80s. It starred Matthew Broderick before he was Ferris Bueller. And it has Rutger Hauer and Michelle Pfeiffer. And Alfred Molina is also in it randomly. And it's like this great movie. Lady Hawk with all one word with an E on the end, right?
Oh, is it?
Is it?
I thought it was
I don't know.
I thought it was like that.
I love this movie.
Clearly I know things.
Yes, with an E on the end. Am I gonna... Yes. Okay.
It's called
Yes,
Lady Hawk
like that.
because-
Cauliflums, Lady Hawk with an E. Yes.
called
It's
Lady
so
Hawk
so
because
so
she
so
turns
so
into a
so
hawk.
so good. But just be aware that it's also really 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 campy. But
It's a little bit. It's so good. It's such a good story.
but it's
though.
perfection. The story is so good, and the actors are really great in the roles that they've been given, which are archetypal roles. And like nothing new is happening here, but the story is told so well, and it's set to 80s synthesizer music, which is beautiful.
Can I just tell you, I was watching an episode of Critical Role recently where they have the polymorph spell. So one of the mages was like turning into a wolf and then like turning back. And they
you
were
went
like,
to the
or
scene.
maybe it was the druid, and she was like, if I turn back really slowly, is there a moment where?
Yes.
And they were like,
where our
for a
hands
Lady
can
Hawk
almost
moment?
touch.
And she was like, yes. I was like, yeah.
Oh, definitely. Please, Cauliflums, watch that movie and let me know what you think, because it's one of my favorites. And Rucker Hauer is
We should have like a book club, but instead of a book club, we all get together one night on stream and talk about Lady Hawk.
We should do like a mystery science theater thing where we stream a movie and people can watch with us.
Yeah.
And like,
but we have to start with Lady Hawk.
We have to start with Lady Hawk. That's the one. And we have to do heavy metal at some point too. Like that's,
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Except for that one part where I will be closing my eyes.
See? Can we do that? I need to look up the rules on how you do that stuff, because I would love to just do a stream where I talk along with a movie or whatever. Like we have a thing.
Where I just talk along with the movie, quoting it word for word before it happens. Why does that
That's what would happen with
piracy?
Lady Hawk. But it'd be so fun. I could only do it on Discord. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking as well. Because of the whole like copyright stuff. But if I did it and was like, I will stream it and I will start it at this time and everybody can join me and watch their own version of it or whatever.
Is like everybody could watch Lady Hawk and then we could have like notes and we could get together on stream and like talk about our notes.
Oh yeah, we should definitely do that.
And also,
or we do
I
the thing where we just schedule a day and a time where everybody comes to watch a movie. And
I like have so many thoughts on Game of Thrones. I would love to do like a detailed
we should do
breakdown.
Game of Thrones.
Like I could write an essay.
We could do that though. You and I could do that and then just clip it to the points that were interesting, like people do, right?
Have like little screenshots in the background.
I would get so trashed for that though, because Game of Thrones deserves it.
Yeah, and we could always like stream the after chat.
Oh, that's great. I love that.
Today we're talking about this movie that we all got together in Discord.
I would love that. I've always been one of those people. Look at me not paying attention at all to this game. And the sound went away, so now I'm not like
It's not interesting anymore because there's no sound.
No, but it doesn't alert me to things anymore. So.
I'm actually sort of kind of trying to manage my empire, kind of, a little.
My planets are all like, I've got too many people.
I'm trying to get all my trade value, which is kind of a little annoying because I don't have enough planets yet. Get all my trade, but I've got a lot of it, which is good.
I'm just resettling people.
This planet finished terraforming? No. It's got 715 days.
I have so many. All of my planets are either like, I have too many people or I have a whole bunch of people and no housing. Like, that's the thing. Too many people in both cases, I guess, but like in different situations. One's jobs and one's housing. Yeah, the sound... So... I discovered last week that apparently my audio program sometimes drops the sound from Stellaris, and I feel like it's because my computer just can't deal with the load that it's playing right now. So unfortunately, this is where we're at. We're trying. We will get there eventually, hopefully. When I get that new computer. I just gotta do that.
That's like our hope for the future. When Flutter gets that new computer, when COVID-19 ends.
Oh, yes, please
interesting.
do.
I would be very interested in that because I have so many thoughts about that character. Like, I could literally do a dissertation
Absolutely
right
link
now.
it in the Discord. I would appreciate that.
That was one of the most
Have you
interesting
joined my Discord
characters.
yet, Megan?
What? Yes. I just
Okay.
don't turn on my Discord very often, so that's why I haven't been around. That is 100% me not having time and not because you didn't invite me.
All right. What are we doing? We're still resettling people. Alstromeria. Housing and things.
Our mining station orbiting Dragon's Horde was repositioning to align with a particularly rich mineral vein. Sensors picked up something that had hitherto gone undetected. An undamaged ether drake egg in pristine condition, buried beneath the surface of the planetoid and surrounded by smashed shells of several less fortunate specimens. The egg has been excavated and removed from the mining site. I can get an ether drake! Yes! Give me that space dragon!
I don't know what to build on this planet because I don't have. I guess gases is the one.
So I guess Shard is exactly like an ether drake.
She is. She's an ether drake.
So
she just came out of the planet. She just like hatched from the planet. I think.
So I can get an ether drake now. I'm so excited.
I will definitely check out that video, Call of Thumps, when I get off stream.
Same. I'll do it this weekend because I have to work tomorrow. But
life, you know.
I gotta upload a pre-order if I'm gonna do a cover reveal on Monday.
Do the thing and do the cover because I will. I'm gonna share all of that too.
I just have a little bit of today's work to do tomorrow because obviously while we were fixing our sync, I didn't get that done.
Right.
I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it didn't even matter.
I have been, absolutely. I will totally. I will let you know.
I just have so many thoughts on that character. The whole relationship between those two in that movie. I seriously. So when we went to see, I'll try to do this without spoilering. For people who've seen the movie will understand. So when we went to see that movie, we went with a friend of ours to the theater, and he went to the bathroom during the scene in the apartment where they decided to remove something, and
it's like the most pivotal scene of that moment.
And make it potentially inaccessible. So later on, after everything happened, we were talking, and he was like, "I don't understand why they didn't just go back to his apartment." And we were like, "Oh, Jeff, you went to the bathroom at the wrong time."
Right?
It's like the most pivotal part of that plot arc. And so we told him that, and he was like, "Oh my god." This changes everything.
Oh, this is the violent planet.
Did I not just start a...
Yeah, right? I loved that movie. I'm not gonna lie. I love Blade Runner, and I do the second movie really, really did a very, very nice justice to the first movie, I think.
So good. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. And because I feel like so much of, I know I mentioned this last week, but so much of Philip K. Dick's book, Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, and the original movie by proxy are really about, like, what does it mean to be human, and what is living, and do you have to be organic in order to be alive? And they did such a good job.
And this is why I have so many existential crises, because I I get infected with these things. Oh my god. No, but I love those movies. I love those kinds of movies in general. Right. I know. You just keep going back and reviewing them and being like, oh my god, I didn't catch that last time. Oh my god, there's a whole thing. I've decided that my son is gonna be the guy that made the robots to be his friends from the first movie. Like that, because
Oh no.
I love my son, but he's a little strange and he loves creating like robots out of Legos and stuff. So he's the one that's gonna have all of the little robot friends living in his apartment with him.
Oh no.
Oh, Battlestar Galactica reboot.
See, me and my husband tried to watch that, and every time we turned it on, there was just sex happening, and he was like, I don't care about this.
Where Megan gets to the point where she gets judgmental about things.
No. Literally, we tried to watch that show, because back when that came out, we still had cable, right? So every now and then, we'd be like, oh, Battlestar Galactica's on. Maybe we should give it a try. And Nathan would flip it on, and there would be sex, and he would be like, I don't feel like watching this. This is not interesting to me.
I
so
think
we
it's
never
so
watched
funny
it.
that because that's the reason, because of Nathan. No, I'm
serious. It was when we were watching TV together. There's a freaking bug in here. It better not be.
Oh no, there's a bug. Not cool.
It's a biggie, so it's not just a fruit fly. It might be a mosquito, you guys.
Oh no. The worst.
But yeah, no, because Nathan isn't interested in like the edgy to be edgy thing. Like they did that with the new. So they sort of finished off the 2 Stargate series that we really liked, and they started a new Stargate series that was like more edgy and adult, and it was the same thing where they really pushed the sex stuff, and he just was like, I'm not interested in this. I want to qualify, I don't care if there's sex in a thing. It doesn't really affect me, but when I'm watching TV with my husband, if literally every scene he sees is a sex scene, he's not into that.
There was a board game?
Oh my god, there is a Battlestar Galactica board game, and it's insane because someone can end up being a Cylon.
How do I not know about it?
They can end up being a Cylon and not know until halfway through the game. So you play the game, and then you get to a certain point where the Cylon is revealed, and someone might have to turn on the rest of the group.
I just remembered a game that another friend of mine wants me to stream. And I think it would be phenomenal. And Megan, you'll remember this game and you will be 1,000,000% on board. Do you remember the 25th anniversary Star Trek game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You definitely should play that on stream.
I want to stream that so bad. Shadows over Camelot. Ooh, that sounds fun. Can we play all of these things? I want to play all of these things. Please link them in my Discord. There should be 0. Make me a channel that is games for Flutter to play. And just people can just go in there and like spew games at me.
Sorry guys, I'm trying to catch a bug.
I want to play all of the things. I want to eventually accumulate all of the systems so I can actually play all of the things. I think that's my like ultimate goal. Is to just get all of the systems going.
So yeah, I think I watched people play a digital version of the Battlestar Galactica because I watched one of the guys.
I mean, but even if it's not on digital, just tell me how you want it to be played, and I'll figure it out.
Guys, I just really want you to like me. Just tell me what you want and I'll do it.
But you know that's me. That's 1,000,000% who I am. That's she can't even say that with a straight face because she knows.
Guys, just tell me what to do and I'll just do it. And you guys will love me and it'll be great.
I'm a people pleaser. This is what I do.
Yeah,
I love I am 1,000,000% for new games though. Like I love trying new things and doing all that stuff.
Although you know how I made the comment about how every time we turned on the Battlestar Galactica there was sex. I told somebody that once and they were like, "There's not really that much sex in it," and I was like, "Well, then we had really bad timing."
Right. We just happened to hit the season that had
like,
all of the sex.
Every time me and Nathan were like, "Hey, what's this Battlestar Galactica thing that everyone thinks is so great. Play the theme spoof, thanks.
Oh, I'm just gonna dump the rest of it in here.
Look at how upside down she has to turn that thing to get the wine out of it. It's like asking for trouble.
This wine is so good, though. I made my husband only drink one glass so I could drink the rest of the bottle.
Wow.
I'm cruel like that. Listen, he's got plenty of other liquor out there.
All right, I'm starting my mega art installation.
It probably was just really unfortunate time.
Yeah, it's funny how like certain things can like shape your experience, right? And first impressions are hard to overcome. And the thing is, like, most of those kind of series, I actually like I watch that stuff with my husband. Like, we tend to watch TV together. Obviously, I've watched some things that I've just watched for myself, but we tend to watch this sort of stuff together. So if he's like, I'm not into this, I'm not going to be like, oh, we should just watch it anyway, because, you know, it's his time too, right? So
yeah, right. I mean, compared to Game of Thrones, anything is super tame.
Yeah. Honestly, my husband loves Game of Thrones, but he was never a fan of those scenes.
Her husband would never been a fan of those scenes in general. I have to say it. He was my favorite person to make turn red when we were younger because he's so easy to make turn red. So those scenes not being a thing he likes is not
talking about. I think that's who we kept turning. It was some blonde lady and some doctor guy. And they were the ones that were always like, and wasn't she not even, like, actually there or something, it turned out, or something? Like, it was something weird like that.
I don't know.
I think all the hot ladies turned out to be Cylons or something. I don't know.
Listen, I didn't watch Battlestar Galactica, so...
I don't have much familiarity with the show, but
I don't know any of this stuff.
The blonde Cylon and the doctor. Yeah. And I think, so was he like mind fucking her then? Like what?
So she was like, oh guys, have any of you been watching the Seth MacFarlane show? The Orville?
No.
Oh, I think you would like the Orville, actually, Megan.
We would. We're not watching anything super serious right now because we're basically just watching. We've been watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I'm not gonna lie,
right.
That's like all we've watched lately. We watched The Good Place, but then
The Good Place is fun.
But the end of it destroyed me. The final episode, I just bawled.
I don't know though that I'm on the same final episode as you because I think I still have a season to watch. Maybe
of The Good Place.
Yeah.
There were only 4 seasons of it.
I know, but I think I only have seen 3.
Hey, we'll have an entire box of tissues for the last episode. I'm just saying. Oh my
God, great.
That show is so amazing and so funny. And then the last episode, I think it should have ended an episode earlier. That's what I'm saying. But we watched that, and then we started watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and that's what we've been watching since then. Also, if you've watched The Good Place, Sean is in... the guy who plays Sean is in Brooklyn Nine-Nine as Holt's husband, and it blows my fucking mind because it's a completely different character.
Isn't it Brooklyn Nine-Nine like a crime show?
It's a comedy. It's a comedy police show. It's hilarious. It's a comedy show where the main characters.
But meanwhile, my husband and I are watching like Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul and like all of these like super dramatic shows, in which case I'm depressed all of the time.
Well, maybe that's part of the problem. I told Nathan that I wanted to
Shameless. Terry Crews. I love Terry Crews. Who doesn't love Terry Crews?
By the way, in that show, he's so good. All the characters in that show are so good, but Holt and Terry Crews are my favorite. Also, Rosa.
I have
Rosa's
a
the
scientist
best.
that died.
But yeah, I told Nathan that I wanted to watch Breaking Bad, and he finally was like, "I don't know if I ever want to watch that show." And I was like, "Oh no, I need to find someone else to watch it with."
I'll watch it with you, but I have to warn you, like I
know,
was not prepared for how fucking depressing that show is.
Heard that it can get really dark.
It's really fucking depressing.
I think my husband, one of the reasons he doesn't want to watch it are Gina and Rosa are hilarious. I think one of the reasons he doesn't want to watch it is because he's a teacher and it hits a little too close to home.
No, and I totally get that because of like professions and things, but like I get it. But the thing is, it's close to home for me too because of reality situations. and so like it's so fucking depressing. Like I gotta tell you, I have to like that show, but it was. See, I love shows like that though because like I love drama. I love things that are like they're too crazy and then you realize that that's because life is too fucking crazy. You can think of a half a dozen times in your own life, I'm sure, that you'd be like, nobody would believe it if I told this story as it actually happened.
I like drama. I have to be in a certain mood for it. Like, because sometimes I want to watch something that makes me cry. Sometimes I want my heart to be torn apart. Sometimes I want to just... That's when I watch Howl's Moving Castle, guys, because holy shit. But right now, like during COVID, like I just don't.
No, I know it's all so depressing. Like I just don't. I just
don't have the capacity to have empathy for anyone other than my own characters because I have to work.
We were watching Better Call Saul after having watched Breaking Bad, and so it's like the backstory for one of the characters in Breaking Bad, and you're like, but I know where you end up, so none of this is good. Like that is not it. It's so bad. Oh, sorry if that was a lot of noise, guys.
It's about How I Met Your Mother too, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like that show.
How I Met Your Mother is a whole other story because like they and I was talking to Zero about that the other day too, about how they filmed all of those scenes with the kids in the beginning and then things evolved, but they never changed those scenes. So like that's not cool.
But I feel like I don't know how I would react to that because like
I feel you, Cauliflums. Like drama can be very, but drama fuels me. I don't like comedy as much as I like drama because drama is one of those things that fuels me. I just love it.
See, I'm the same, Cauliflums. Like I'm a writer. I get really attached to people.
Maybe that's the social versus isolationist people like
that. So the reason why we're not watching a lot of drama right now is because I just don't have the emotional capacity to be dragged through the mud in my real life and in a fake life.
In one. Zero did make a channel.
What was
There's the Hey Flutter Play the Things Please Thanks channel in my Discord. So if you want, please tell me.
Like, can I just tell you?
I don't care if they're tabletop.
If anybody in the chat right now has read freaking His Dark Materials, but I'm still not over Lee Scoresby. I will never be over Lee Scoresby. I could just randomly wake up in the morning one morning and be like, but Lee Scoresby.
Oh, yeah. No.
Still not over that, and I read that book in high school.
Also, Cauliflums, a series you should read if you haven't already, His Dark Materials by Philip Pullman. Definitely a great series. 1,000,000%
they're making into a TV series right now, and we watched the first season, and it was okay.
I haven't seen the first season of the British series.
It was okay. It was okay. I don't remember if I checked back in with you. We did have the conversation about
but I never started watching it, so like I need to actually get to and start watching it.
They changed Will's initial plot a little bit, but I feel like they had to because it takes place in modern day.
Did you like Big Little Lies? Because I want to watch that so bad because I love Nicole Kidman and what's her face, the cute little one from.
Yes, you did hear us right.
Yes, you heard us right. Yes.
Yeah, so for the TV show they changed Will's like introduction a bit, but I feel like they had to because it would have been quite dated if they hadn't.
Sure, yeah, there are some things about those books, that have
because Will's mother was mentally ill, but when he wrote those books, people didn't really understand much about mental illness.
Right.
So one of the things I really respect about the show is that they actually updated
How they
a
deal
little
with
bit
things?
about his mother, and actually had people in their lives who understood that she was mentally ill. And
Oh,
I
that's
thought that
nice.
was really awesome that
But
they
that
did
whole Will
that.
storyline, I can't. Reese Witherspoon, that's the one. Yes, thank you. I was totally on board with that. Did you watch any of the morning show? Because Reese Witherspoon in that show, let's talk
No, I
about
haven't.
that
I
show's
should though,
great.
because I love Reese Witherspoon. So.
Yeah. The morning show is about a show that's falling apart because the male guy that's like the host, like the Regis Philbin guy of the show, gets accused of sexual harassment in the workplace, and like the whole thing devolves from there. But it's a really great show because it's Steve, what's his face, the guy with the office,
Steve Carell.
yeah, Carell, and Reese Witherspoon and Jennifer Aniston plays the other chick in the other hostess chick of the show. So, and they're all really good actresses or actors and actresses when it comes down to it, actors in general. And so like that show really surprised me, actually. I was really
Okay, so I'm recolonizing the colony that I had at the beginning of this stream that got destroyed by a random event and became a tomb world.
Yes. Oh, I love your wife. Your wife and I need to get together. Can we play a game of like Stardew Valley together? Because you were inviting me to your game of Stardew Valley, so I'm going to assume that you're okay with me playing a game of Stardew Valley with you guys.
I'm like the opposite. I know nothing about actors and actresses. I know them by character names. Hence me saying the guy who plays Sean is Holt's husband in Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Hi, Cat
I don't actually know his
Lover,
name. I just know
welcome
that he's amazing.
Ah!
Hi, Cat Lover.
Cat Lover had some computer issues and was gone for a while, but is back tonight. Yay! Welcome back.
Oh no. Yeah, I everybody is characters that I've seen them, except for like very select people that I actually like know their names, like Tom Cruise. I think everybody knows who Tom Cruise is, but
Right,
everyone,
right.
like almost
The
everyone
big
to me
ones.
is like,
Yeah. I don't know. Well, I mean, I grew up in the acting community a little bit, so I have to be aware of those things at some point. I'm not super good at it, but I do have some awareness.
oh hey, this poor maimed
We've
minus
had
40
rough days,
lifespan
OG
guy
Cat
is-
Lover. Not gonna lie, but it's okay. We're doing better now.
my short version of the story I've told a couple times already. My kitchen sink backed up today, and we had to get a plumber in, and it was super pricey, and I hated it. But I'm here now, and that's much better. But my poor maimed scientist who's got a minus 40-year lifespan, he's 312 years old now, so that's pretty awesome.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
That's Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. I do that sometimes. I just not. I mean, I can remember them when I really, really take note of them. I love actors that are amazing, and I do take note because they're my favorites. And I will seek them out when the time comes. There's a whole like solidarity thing. Yes, let's play Stardew! Yay!
I want to play Stardew Valley again.
I think it would be really interesting now that I understand the game and I have like a super like in-depth technical understanding of the game. I could like be the like plantation owner and divvy out all of the jobs, and everybody could do things to their like really, if you're good at going into the mines, I'm not, so you can have the mines job and I will fish all the things.
I like to do all the things, but also I need
you
to
can
look
also
up
do that. Like there's 4 spots, so really it's just the mines, fishing, and farming, right? And then there's friendship, but everybody has to do friendship, so like that's
Well, I like to do all of the things,
right.
But I also
so
need
there's
to
a 4th
hook up-
person for all of things.
I need to hook up with my main squeeze, Elliot. He hasn't written me a sci-fi novel in 90 days recently,
Oh,
and I
thanks,
just love that
Thierry.
he does that for me.
I have not found the name tag yet. I'm so sorry. I kind of have defected from Minecraft while I got into a Stardew Valley mood, but I'm going to go back to Minecraft here soon. I finished my goal in Stardew Valley, so I'm going to keep casually playing Stardew Valley, but I will probably continue Minecraft, and I'm, in fact, thinking of playing Minecraft tomorrow. So maybe we will go mine shaft diving for name tags tomorrow.
I remember the time I watched and you promised me mushrooms and it took like 2 hours to get to the mushrooms.
So yeah, I don't know. I mean, last night's Stardew Valley stream turned into being like, or the other night turned into like a 5-hour stream because it lasted so much
When Ghost went to bed, he was like, Rowena's about to get her evaluation from Grandpa. And I was like, oh, that was fast.
No, but it was like a whole week away yet when he went to bed. So like when you play one day out in that game, you don't realize how long it takes.
I know, yeah.
Oh.
What is this?
Oh no, mushrooms! I got mushrooms, cauliflums. You should have seen. Go back. One of my VODs has me finding mushrooms in Minecraft. I can't tell you which one. I can't promise that it'll be easy to find either. I don't know. But I went and I built a void. I built a portal through the nether to my mushroom. Well, I went to my mushroom island and built a portal in the nether and then found my way back to my home nether portal. And I brought a mushroom through it. And I brought...
You should look at Aketh in my territory.
Aketh, where is this?
It's right near Prac. There's a little shard guy that's just hanging out. He'll be red for you, but he's yellow for me. Because we're peaceful. It's this little crystalline shard guy.
Yeah, they added these. Where are you talking about? They added things.
In Iketh. It's so if you look at Prac.
I don't know where that is.
Prac is my capital.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, I see him.
There's this cool little shard guy.
Yeah, because they put like the babies and stuff. Because remember that last time I was saying about the mines being spawned?
Oh, is that what that does? So,
yeah, over on the right side, there's uh-oh, my computer's.
So they're not hostile to
mineral
me
extraction operation, but they were not there.
I'm peaceful with them.
If
it was you, they would attack.
I have shardlings as well. If you can entice my shardlings to come and live with yours, that would be great. But I don't think you can, so I'm gonna have to kill them.
Yeah, because yours are hostile, eh?
Yeah.
I don't see them, but they would be yellow
over
to me.
in the gap on the southeast side.
Oh, I see. There's a prism. A prism.
Yeah.
I see.
But I'm gonna have to kill him.
Well, I don't have to kill mine because I can live in peace with them. I wonder what spawns them.
I love that, cat lover. I love when I play Minecraft and you come around because you know all the things, and I appreciate that so much. So,
what ancient mining expansion? Mining drone expansion initiative.
They've been making things do more things lately, and I don't know. It's cool. I'm glad they're doing it. More things. I
have a ship called Ancient Mining Expansion Barge.
You have a ship called that?
In my area. It's not mine. It's an ancient mining drone thing.
Oh. Okay.
Interesting.
Aww. Well, I'm glad I can make you smile, cat lover.
And I've got a prism.
We have been largely not paying attention to this stream, cat lover, so our game has been like doing its thing, and we're just kind of every now and then checking in with this stuff.
I'm trying to every now and then pay attention to. I've been waiting for this colony to recolonize because I had to. Right when we turned on the game, my colony got destroyed.
Oh yeah, that's right.
My colony ship is on its way.
Oh, good night, cauliflums.
Good night, cauliflums.
I'll see you again soon. I'll come back to your stream as soon as I can. And
it's
please,
midnight.
let's do all the games.
I can't believe it's midnight already.
I know, it's crazy. What? I just looked at the clock like 10 minutes ago, and it was like 20
it was like 11:30, like 3 minutes ago, and now it's midnight.
Oh, we have deviancy. Oh, that's why we haven't built a thing. We didn't build a thing. Not that thing. That thing.
Whoops, that's not good.
It's 2:55 for you? Yeah. All right. So it's 11:55 here. So, you know, West Coast. You're Middle Coast. Middle.
Central. I believe Central Time might be what you're looking for.
That's the one.
There's two in between East Coast.
There are actually.
There's Central and Mountain.
You know, it's good.
Because Wolf's time zone is Mountain Time. He's only 1 hour ahead of us.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, you are East Coast time. That's right.
Yeah. Middle Coast. East Coast, West Coast, Middle Coast. I like it. How it should be.
No, I mean, there's certain moments where I convinced my children that I think this is how we got away with driving. The last time we moved across the United States, we moved from east to west, and I convinced my children we were going back in time as we drove.
Yeah, I can see that.
So they were super thrilled with that. So, but that is the only reason I feel like that's a whole thing. Like, I can totally deal with that. And just convince my children that it's, right? They loved it.
I think my husband tried to convince them that Starbuck was the leader of Starbucks.
Yes.
Because we were driving through Seattle to get back to your place, and we drove past the Seattle home office building, and he tried to convince your boys that that's where Starbuck was, and that Starbuck is in charge of Starbucks.
Yep.
I don't know what I'm going to do with some of these places once all the jobs are filled and I can't turn off Earth, but okay. So used to playing robots where once the planet is full, you just say, stop making people.
I don't understand what happened to this station. No, children are really dumb, cat lover. It's okay. They just don't really grasp the world and fully yet. It's good. I'm not a huge fan of children. I just happen to have some. That's
the mother.
I'm with you. You know how it is. It's a thing. Scientist Carmel has died at the age of 176. Your people are outliving mine by like 200 years.
Well, I feel like the lithoids start with a longer lifespan to begin with.
Oh, that's true, I guess. Are we not doing crazy anymore? Children, yes, exactly it. That's good. I like that.
There, I can expand my lifespan by another 5 years.
That's crazy because mine is really not that great right now. I have really big fleet capacities and not huge naval capacity. Command limit is what I should say versus naval capacity. It is almost midnight, so we need to figure out what we're doing.
I mean, I can go a little bit longer. I will have to go to bed at some point because I have to work extra tomorrow because I spent all that time trying to unclog my sink today.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Brownie.
Oh, hi, Brownie. How are you doing, puppers? Oh, Brownie is a puppy, a dachshund something mix. And I
Yes,
love that Brownie checks in with us.
Wasn't it a Chihuahua?
Dachshund Chihuahua? Maybe? Yes?
I seem to remember us talking about a Chihuahua last time.
Yes! We did it!
We did it! Together, we got it!
We remembered your dog. I love it. Brownie. I love that Brownie watches the stream. That's a favorite thing too. See, that's why I love having you around, Cat Lover. You got all the cool things.
Have you seen the video of the puppy who's watching The Lion King?
No.
With their owner. It's at
You should link it in my Discord.
I don't know if I have a link to it, but it's a scene of a puppy watching watching The Lion King with their owner, and it's the Mufasa death scene when Simba comes up, and the puppy starts whining and crying for Simba.
I will never stop making you smile if it's in my power, Cat Lover. I love making people smile. That's the thing I do.
It's really impossible for her to stop. I mean, I don't
take it from somebody who's been friends with me for like 25 years.
Cat Lover was here for the part where you were like, please tell me all the games so I can play them for you all and make you happy.
That's the best kind of day, though. You can't complain about your mouth hurting because you're smiling too much.
I mean, you can.
You could, but...
You can. It's possible.
Where am I building my next gateway? I feel like I've run out of places to build gateways at.
I actually should just go build a gateway in the next planet I was going to do.
We were just right on the same page there. We need gateways.
Literally, I was just about to say that when you... That's the kind of wavelength.
Zero just sent a giant message to that "Hey Flutter, play the things" chat on my Discord.
Is it a list of
There's
games?
like 15 games.
Nice. I have one that you should do.
There, you just posted in the chat. There's.
Oh, see, Magica 2 was the one I wanted to do this Sunday. But
I know, it's gonna happen. It's just gonna have to wait a little bit.
Oh yeah, we could do the Keep Talking, and can you play Keep Talking and No One Exposed?
I can do that one.
We could do that on Saturday.
Saturday.
I could read the guide to you.
Okay.
And you could
I would do that. We could do that on Saturday.
I have one that you should play. It's called Antechamber. It's a super trippy puzzle game. I think you'd really like it.
All right. What? Wait, one of my stations is under attack by shardlings.
Thomas was
They just
alone.
randomly spawned.
Mount your friends.
What? No. Where are my fleets?
Don't Starve Together is another one that we can very easily do.
Yuka, go take care of these. I'm gonna send my space amoeba to take care of these shardlings and see if it works, because my space amoeba is 5K and she should be able to take care of them.
Poor little shardlings.
I'm sorry, but they're destroying my space station right now, so there's a good chance I'm gonna lose my space station.
They are to me. They're my friends.
Although there's also a good chance my space station destroys the shardlings. Alright, Call of Flumps backs up Zero's lists. Cool. As soon as I have the ability to play those games, I will be playing all of the games. I promise.
A lot of that is stuff that we actually have.
I'll have to look at some of them and see if I can play them now. Like, Overcooked, we discovered if, like, you own it, Zero played it, and he invited me to play it, and I was able to play it with him via that Steam link, or Steam, what's it called? Steam, something? Oh no, I'm sorry, Brownie.
Aww. What was I down here to look
I think my station is going to kill this shardling. And Yuko won't even have to worry about it.
I'm building some art.
Remote Play Together. That's what it's called. Steam's Remote Play Together.
Yeah, so we could totally do that if you end up getting the game and you can just invite me.
Well, I can do the bomb thing game.
That's going to be really interesting because I'm basically just going to be looking at you and looking at the document and flailing around trying to figure out how to make it.
That could be fun. I think that would be a fun one to play. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, we can give it a try. We don't have to do it for the whole stream either. Like, we could always start the stream with that.
Right, and then do something else. We would need, like controllers, like handheld controllers for the screen for anybody who's not me.
Okay. I do have...
Can you hook it up to your computer?
I did have control. We may have gotten rid of them when we moved. I'll check on that and get back
check
to
on
you.
that and let us know, because that's a thing. Because we can play that, that cooking game. Overcooked. No, see, Call of Flums last night, was it last night, Zero? We were trying that to see if I could play it. There will be, it'll be a fresh play of the bomb game.
I have seen people play the bomb game before, Zero, so unfortunately I do know a little bit about
but I don't
the
know
game.
Anything about it, so if she's the one giving me instructions, I don't know.
And she's going to be the one actually looking at the bomb, so I'm just going to have to find a way to instruct her, which... The Overcooked
game was last night was the first time I played that. That was crazy, and it was a learning experience, and I'm sure Zero had a good laugh at me while I messed up royally playing that game. But it's fun though. I'll play that with you guys. I'll play whatever I can play. I will keep my innocence then.
I think it'll be okay because I won't be looking at the bomb, so I'll have to go completely off of everything that she tells me. So my experience with the game
it'll be based off the stuff that I see, and I'm the one with the weird things.
I won't have any way of knowing how you're going to talk about the game until you start talking about it.
Yeah, no, it should be fluster died. Zero. That's cool. I like that, Call of Flums. Panic the game. I don't know about Panic either.
Panic the game. That's one I've not heard of. There's another one someday, but I think we'd have to be local to do it, that you and I should play, called Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time.
Oh, I think I saw that. One the other day. I thought I was really intrigued by it. So yeah, it sounds good.
I think we would have to be on the same, I think it's local co-op, but I think it would be hilarious if the two of us played that.
So you could come and visit me and we could do it. And if I move to the new house and we have it, I'm going to have an entire room because it's all going to be one room. I'm putting all my stuff in there. I'm going to do all of the things in the room. I'm going to do my cosplay stuff and my gaming stuff and all of the things in one room. That's it. I'm making my own room.
Oh, your doggy has a mask. That's so cute.
Oh my gosh. I love that, cat lover. My mask has peace signs on it. My girl Baccaros got me a mask for this whole thing because she's a nurse in real life. And she got me a mask that has really super colorful rainbow peace signs all over it. And I love it. Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time is remote play together.
Okay, we should definitely
do that. Yeah,
because that would be super funny.
I was definitely looking at that one the other day.
Because you have to work together in that game,
Oh, it's a game that's easy to panic in. That's good, Call of Flums. Yes. I like it. What do we do? Oh, we're supporting that thing that they're supporting.
Yeah, they used their emergency powers to make it go through the thing. They just hitting the buttons and that, they like to feel like they have a little bit of power.
Let's just talk about, though, how I am really inept at that kind of thing, so it's going to be good.
The game is activate one of your relics. It costs freaking influence, and I don't have it.
I can't do it, so now I have to leave that notification there forever so that I don't forget to do it when I do have enough influence.
I have so many open things right now, it's not even...
Ooh, there's a Wait, where is this? What is this? Oh, I'll take that.
I'm like
Above
running
their
low
star.
on freaking alloys again.
So I'll
Gosh
build a
darn
gateway
it.
down here.
I am going to run to the washroom quick. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. Yes, definitely. Check the bot out. I just, it's a thing. It's a thing. I'm not super quick on the uptake sometimes. So flustered is a place that I live in quite a bit. Oh, this science ship I replaced the scientist in, and I never told it to keep researching. This game is so chill, guys. I've been 90% not paying attention to it. This is how I know that we have not put enough AIs and stuff into this game. I'm not really complaining about that. I'm not upset, really. I just, this is such an easy game because of that. 0. Oh, thank you, Cauliflums. Thank you so much. We'll see you again soon. I'll definitely check in on your stream next time I get the chance. Please do come back. I'll be back around for the rest of the weekend, actually, so check on me. Have a good night, dude. I'm upgrading my ships. This is the thing. This game, there's so much time between things that happen in this game. You can kind of pay attention and then not pay attention. All I'm doing is resettling people. I feel like that's a... Oops, I hit the wrong button. I've had maybe 3/4 of a bottle of wine to drink so far, so... Let's see. So 0 and Cat Lover, you're my active chatters right now. What are you currently playing that you really, really love? Because I'm interested to know. Nothing really right now, Cat Lover? Oh, yeah, because you've got the computer issues going on. You had to reboot on your phone, right? Crash Team Racing. So what is that game? What kind of game is that?
Cauliflums, if I didn't miss you, good night.
Yes, we did say good night.
Yeah, just in case they're still listening.
I was asking 0 and Cat Lover what their recently played games that they're loving is as a racing game. Yeah. What kind of racing game though? Like, is it like a Grand Theft Auto kind of game, or is it like a Mario Kart kind of game, or somewhere in between?
I'm guessing probably more like a Mario Kart. So I noticed that you have on your wish list a game called The Talos Principle.
I put that on there because of you.
I just finished playing that game, and I have to caution you to be careful with that game.
Okay.
Because it has some design flaws.
Oh yeah, I love Nintendo Switch Mario Kart. I play that one too. CTR.
So, if you decide to play the Talos Principle, just be aware that it asks you to have high philosophical thoughts, but then basically tells you not to have high philosophical thoughts. And if you've ever like had a philosophical conversation or considered philosophy in any way, you will be infuriated by that game.
Oh, really? Oh.
Well, by one of the characters in the game, yeah, because basically there's a computer that talks to you in that game, and it's basically like talking to a Facebook troll, and it's kind of infuriating.
Satisfactory. What is Satisfactory? And what is Anno 1800 and League?
So Anno 1800 is a sort of it's like a city building game. So you manage like a colony.
Ooh, I like those.
And you get resources. You would really like the Anno games, actually. If you're talking about, is that Rocket League that you're talking about? Or League of Legends, question mark? Artemis.
These are things we need to know. Oh, it's already a hard world. What am I doing? I'm resettling. That's what I'm doing. I'm resettling things because that's all I'm doing this game is resettling things. Apparently I need to, well, no, I need to.
That's not good.
But which league are you talking about? If you play both of them, then all of them. I'll play both of them.
Nathan just started playing League of Legends because his school has a esports club now, and so he plays that game with his students.
We can gather a big group. I feel like we can gather a big group.
But it's like, I feel like that's a challenge.
I mean, we've got a regular core group that plays the game. I can draw in at least one or two more in Thierry and my other mutual friend that you know of that hasn't really been able to join us in chat because East Coast time is a thing for him. But like, I feel like we have at least a half a dozen people I could pull into that game. Yeah. See, so plus 0 and whoever else, like, yeah. It has worse people on it. That's right. Thierry is game. I love you, Thierry. Girl, I'm going to come visit you soon, too. I need to visit all the people. When we are released, you guys can expect that I will be, like, scheduling weekends, and I will be like, which weekend am I flying to BC, and which weekend am I flying to Vegas, and which weekend am I flying?
We will gladly have you.
Because I am gonna... Artemis is the one where you have to captain helm a science engineering like enterprise bridge. Okay. That sounds fun.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like I've heard of this game, but I don't remember it very well. So we have this game that we play. It's a board game, so it's not a like video game, but my in-laws have it, and we play it when we get together with them, and it's called The Captain is Dead. And the idea of the game is that the captain has been killed in action, and you are the other crew members of the ship, and you have to figure out how to survive. And every turn, there's like a new disaster. So like aliens will board the ship or something will break, and you have to find a way to repair the engine a certain number of times in order to escape. It's super hard. It's a cooperative game, but it's super, super hard. And we die probably about 70% of the time when we play that game, but it's really fun. And I'm wondering if Artemis is something similar.
Brownie tries to play your games. I love that. Fleekend on Fleek. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. That's how we play these things, on Fleek. I don't know if that's still a word actually, but we could schedule like a weekend of gaming. I wouldn't mind that, where we all just decide that we're gonna do nothing else and just check in whenever we can. I mean, everybody can do something else if they need to, but like, you know, maybe we should do like some it's like a Lord of the Rings marathon, except it's games and we do other things.
Do you want to pause and do our final thing?
I guess we should. Well, no. Wait until I get this construction check, because I've got
okay.
one tick until this construction site I can put up. So
Oh, look, my colony is back.
I've got one influence for this thing. Really? Your colony is back?
Yeah, the one that got destroyed at the beginning of the game, and I had to re-terraform
Well, I guess
the
that
planet
brings
and
it around.
redo the thing.
I
It's
was gonna
finally
go do
back.
that fortress, and I never did. We just got so distracted this time.
I've been trying to keep up. You've definitely been neck deep in chat for the last
I'm
20
totally
minutes.
not even paying attention at all.
Did you hear me talking about the captain is dead?
What?
Did you hear me talking about the captain is dead?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we should do that.
Well, it's a board game.
Yeah, but
so
we
I
could
don't-
find a way to do it online.
If there's a digital
They have
version,
like
that would be
virtual
pretty
board games
awesome.
now.
We would need at least 2 other people to play it with us.
That would be easy to find if you ask me.
We've done it. I think we've done it with 5 people. It's a hard game, but it's super fun.
Yeah.
It's really fun. It tries to kill you very. It's very effective at killing you, actually.
I started the thing that I was gonna start, so if you want to pause it now.
Let me. Yeah, I'm not gonna build a gateway there because then I'll forget why I built a gateway there next time, and then it'll be like, why did I do that?
What did I do?
So I'll just give everything a quick check.
Without you, if you want to know. Sorry, guys. I'm just really in the mood to be dramatic. So you're going to get these outbursts occasionally. You will have to deal with along the way.
But like I said earlier, there is nothing wrong with randomly breaking into song.
That's right. Ken Lee. Oh my God. Go and look at, there's
I showed my husband that after you showed it to me.
Oh, Ken Lee. There's a video of one of those talent shows, like Britain's Got Talent or whatever's Got Talent, whoever's Got Talent, but it's from like Asia,
like South Korea
somewhere.
Or
it's
like
from South Korea or something, yeah. And this chick sings I Can't Live Without You, or what is it? I can't live without you anymore. I don't know what the song is actually called.
I don't know. All I hear now
honestly,
is Ken Lee.
But you know, I can't leave. You know, that like really big long, but she has no idea what the words are, and
They're
it's
like, they asked
amazing.
her, what language is that? And she's like, English.
I need to time and put it in my Discord chat because it's so beautiful.
Oh, early 2020. Well, there we go. So
there we go. Early 2020. That's where we are right now.
You're like, yes, wait, no. It's a really good game.
Oh, this has been a good stream, I feel like.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that I've got nothing done in my game.
Just because I know we're going to be wrapping up soon. I know I covered a lot of this before, but I have a pre-order that is coming up. It'll be live by Monday. I'm doing a cover reveal for my new book, Dreamers Do Lie, on Monday on Facebook and Twitter. Check that out. I will definitely flash the cover and everything next Thursday, but if you want to see it as soon as it goes live, it will be on my Facebook and my Twitter, along with the pre-order link for Dreamers Do Lie, which is a high fantasy reimagining of Dante's Inferno. I've been working on this for so long, so it's so nice to finally have it ready to go. Also, if you are interested in reading what I currently have out, check out my Amazon. I have Island of Lost Forevers, which is the start of a fantasy trilogy, and I have The Light of Eternity, which is the start of a sort of mythological space opera. And if you'd like to try out any of my work for free, head over to megancutler.net, which I believe is on the side somewhere here. You can sign up for my newsletter and get a free sci-fi novella called The Paradox Syndrome, which Flutter was talking up earlier.
Which is a fun little story.
If you're not quite ready to have me in your inbox yet, you can check out my blog where I do freebies every other Monday. There's lots of stuff on there. You can get a good idea of the type of things that I write.
So, in addition to all of that, go read her books.
Thank you.
No, in a week and a half, we're gonna do a Megan birthday stream. I think that's we've decided.
So
I've
my
decided
birthday
we're
is
gonna do a
on
Megan
June
birthday
1st.
stream in a week and a half. We're gonna play some
And then
fun game.
Monday or Tuesday, depending on how things
Right.
work out, we'll do a birthday stream. And this Saturday, apparently we're playing the bomb game. So
We're
come
playing the bomb
see
game.
if
Don't
we
stop
can
talking game.
Prevent
Destruction game.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, it may as well just be called Panic, the game.
That's
But,
fine. I'm okay with that. I think it's gonna be fun. And we'll do that game on
it will be
Saturday
fun,
afternoon
so.
at 1 p.m. Pacific time is when we'll be starting that stream. That's
Don't
the
touch
one.
anything and no one explodes. Yep.
Yes.
That is the one. Hopefully no one will explode, but I think some people will definitely explode.
I'll be back around by myself tomorrow night with maybe some Minecraft. I think I need to get back a little bit into Minecraft. And on Saturday we're doing that no talking, don't start talking, somebody explodes, whatever the bomb game. And then on Saturday night I'm gonna do Stellaris, and I'm gonna do the Doomsday Origin, where you have to get off the planet in a certain amount of time and colonize another planet before your planet goes extinct or something like that. So I'm gonna do that on Saturday night. So come and join me this weekend, and I am looking forward to seeing all of you again, and we'll play all of the games in the future. I'm so looking forward to these things.
Yeah. As soon as the new computer is on the horizon, there will be a lot of things.
Yes, when I get my new computer, I am totally gonna be look at how like my thing is. I do this.
I can't wait to play Magicka and just accidentally explode each other like 5 times.
I'm looking forward to playing Magicka. Everybody says they want to see that game being played here, so we should do that.
Magicka is really great because you can cast spells, but like if somebody's wet and you accidentally cast a lightning spell, then you will fry them.
Oh, that's awesome! I love it.
You basically accidentally kill your friends all the time. It's
right?
really fun.
No, I'm hoping, like I said, the new computer is going to be all kinds of revolutionary. I'm going to put my Switch on it. I'm going to do a Windows boot. I'm going to make it so I can play all of the games accidentally. Yes. So, please stay tuned for that.
Yeah, you use your...
I mean, that's how I do all games, so that's cool. I can deal with that.
Yeah, I remember the Earth Mines. They blow up a lot of things.
That's beautiful,
including yourself.
Thank you. But yes, okay, I think are we doing a thing where we're leaving now, right?
Yeah, I think we have to sleep, unfortunately. But thank you for coming, guys.
Thanks for having a great stream. Thanks for joining me, Megan. Of course, I'm going to look at you this way, even though you're over here on my screen.
Hopefully see you guys all on Saturday. Also, good night, Brownie.
Good night, Brownie. We'll see you again soon. Bye, guys. Thanks for coming along. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, everybody.